I am seriously hoping everything's working the way it's supposed to, Rogues. Anyways, yeah, because I was kind of having a little bit of problem, issues getting things going on Moonbeam right there for a second. But anyways, welcome in, guys, for episode 50, the big episode 50 for Phasmophobia. Definitely been, like, taking a while to kind of get us to this point and everything. But yeah, tonight, as I'm, doing another stream, while I'm kind of, like, currently, like, not doing my full-time streaming schedule. Tonight we're going to be playing more Phasmophobia, as McDT43 is going to be joining us for his first look at the Chronicle update. We played that earlier this week with me, Emerald 17, Rocket Nachos, and Elginox. I'm sorry if I'm kind of, like, seem like I'm a little rushed trying to get started. I mean, they're, like, Mac and Amber are currently waiting for me. So I kind of, like, got a little bit of, got into rush mode and everything. Hence why I kind of sound like I'm probably a little bit out of breath. Sweatier than normal, in the summer heat and everything. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun stream tonight. I'm really excited for this. I don't know if Elginox is going to be joining us or not, but at the very least, I'm guessing everything should be good to go with Moonbeam, as well as also YouTube. So yeah. So last stream, we played the Chronicle update for Phasmophobia for the first time, like basically on launch day, and it was absolutely amazing so far. Had a few glitches here and there, like the devs themselves had said straight up were going to be a problem, such as like, being... such as, like, trying to get, like, sound evidence of the ghost, like, not always working and things like that. So, definitely still rough around the edges. I'm pretty sure they're going to be putting out some patches for it, like, soon. But I'm really excited to see how McDT43's reaction is going to be to this tonight. Emerald 17 absolutely loved it in regards to the overhauls they did to the CCTV on the truck. It was, as far as, like, making, things, like, very much what I even consider, like, beginner-friendly for those who start checking out Phasmo for the first time, considering, like, the whole thing of allowing people who may not be ready to, like, go inside the house or whatever, only want to do things outside, which is completely understandable. They can just pretty much, record the content from the truck. I think that's absolutely amazing, and all the other stuff they did kind of, like, overhaul the game. It's definitely been, like, some welcome additions, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to do with this moving forward, especially whenever we get to, like, the Horror 2.0 update down the line, and also when they do add the next Farmhouse update later in the year, which originally I thought was actually a part of this update, but it wasn't. Yeah, rambling aside, we're going to go ahead and kind of get things going here, since I'm already late enough, and McDT43 is probably, like, mouthing off in his chat right now about me, that upstart paranormal investigator. He thinks he's he thinks he ain't. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this show on the road. And God, like, apologies as always for the fact it's sweaty rogues. I'm hoping maybe sometime soon I can go ahead and maybe get like some kind of little desktop air conditioner, kind of like kind of like balance things out a little bit, because it's definitely like the heat in my streaming room definitely ain't doing it. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna create a room. Make sure it's at North American this time, because when we first tried to do this the other day, it was set everything to Europe for some reason. Create room, private for microphone required. Don't know why I'm setting all this. Casual. Yeah, create room. I'm gonna see what Max got to say when he gets in the chat here, because I know he's gonna have to be like mouthing off. All right, let me go ahead and like get that in the Discord. All right. So yeah. So go ahead and get that in there. Okay, well you join. Where's that punk Mickey D43?
Probably still talking shit.
Of course he is. He always is. Or are you talking about me? Well, you're talking about me, and I'm talking about him talking about me.
Back and forth.
Well, yeah, you can tell him I'm mouthing off. I don't care. Maybe we'll get him in here quicker.
Oh, I already clicked out of the Discord thing a bit ago.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get the message then. Matt, get in here. I know you're watching my stream. You're in here watching my stream, trying to see how it's done. Trying to see how you actually stream. See, conceit doesn't work well with me. You can just tell I'm just like, I'm being comical about it. I couldn't be legitimately conceited if I just saved my life. Matt don't get in here in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to fire him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's officially fired. Mac is fired. He's fired from my agency.
He's going to have to start back as an intern. Some shit.
Totally going to be an intern. He's going to have to earn his stripes back. Do I have to go over to his stream and pull him in here? I can't believe this. How you gonna tell me to show up and everything?
Up if he's listening.
The thing is, technically, we don't go to work until I get here and everything. He's talking about I was late. We don't go to work until I get here, whatever. So technically, I set our hours. He's the one that's late now. Tony ain't gonna send him no invite. Well.
Archie, are you okay? You just keep having the zoomies. Oh, you just gonna meow about it?
Alright, I told him to check the Discord. I told him I ain't gonna send him no invite. No, if you pay attention, go to the Discord and get it. I already posted it. See, he's trying to find something to blame me for. Use his eyes, maybe find it.
And yes, Jeremy, I do have a case of the giggles this time. Because of shenanigans.
I mean, I'm sleep deprived. That's the reason I'm mouthing off. I seem like I talk more when I'm sleepy.
You
do.
And yourself. Checking something real quick. I'm just checking one more thing.
Do not scratch that mirror. I swear to God.
I'm just checking something real quick before we actually get officially started.
No.
Yeah, a second. I'm having like a little sunshine going on here, but 1 second here.
He keeps looking at the mirror like he's going to scratch it again.
But I have.
Yeah, I'm just checking one thing, then we're gonna get properly started here.
Check that one thing.
I'm about to. Doing it right now. That's what I figured. Now, I just love how apparently some people just can't find anything else to do in their lives. I'm going to address this right here, Rogues. So, Exhibit A. Yeah. So, apparently there's someone who's chronically disliking videos on my channel and everything. I'm going to show you a little something, Rogues. Let me just kind of go over here to this right here.
Got started on that.
Let me see. Oh my god! The world's about to end. I just disliked my own video. Seriously, if you're actually following my channel just for the sake of dislike my content, I've been streaming for almost 9 years. I've got, like, you know, a lot worse I've dealt with than someone, like, pushing this little button on, like, you know, my streams. Please, dude, get a life. Have a nice day. Anyways, now we got that little thing out of the way. And I just got this oh so devastating dislike that I put on my own video. You know, it's just gonna completely just derail my entire channel. Seriously, I mean, like, haven't even been live like 11 minutes and someone came here and disliked it. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know too.
And, you know,
they started that shit on my shit and then like switched to your shit on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not gonna derail my channel. I mean, I've dealt with a whole lot worse. Literally had a whole community try to, like, you know, mob cyber stalk me, try to mob cyber harass me. Got a whole blog on my website about it.
That they think the dislikes do much of anything. If anything, it actually helps because engagement.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, it just helps engagement. You know, when you go and dislike someone's video, you're actually taking the time to click on that video to you know,
view.
Yeah. So that's the way I kind of look at it, Rogues. And I'm also just kind of doing this as a thing for those who are just starting with streaming. If you got someone like this coming along and doing this, Rogues, you know, you have to have thick skin when you get into content creation and everything. And so if you used to have someone like going and disliking your videos or whatever, you know, at the end of the day, you know, just keep doing what you love doing. Don't let someone, like, you know, for whatever reason, like, they're taking time out of their day to follow your channel and dislike your stuff, or basically, or if they got a problem with someone that you're friends with and they're going to take it out on you just for whatever stupid reason. At the end of the day, keep doing what you love doing. At the end of the day, that's like the best thing you can do. Don't let people like that affect your life. As you guys can see right here, I'm about to have a good time with my friends, regardless of some punk, you know, who thinks that, like, you know, it's like, oh, look at this, I'm gonna, like, do dislike on his stream or whatever, and he's gonna, like, quit streaming. Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen.
Live like that rent free in my head, to be honest.
It's
at that point, I just go on ahead and say, oh, someone disliked my stuff.
yeah. So let's go and go hunt. So we're gonna go and go hunt some ghost rogues. You know, something that's as dead as any chance they've got of actually making me stop doing what I enjoy doing. I see you out there. How you doing? Let's have some fun, rogues. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah, where are we going today, guys? We're gonna start this off with Tanglewood, I guess. Is a little bit of a palate cleanser.
I mean, we almost always start with Tanglewood. I jokingly clicked Sunny Meadows a bit ago.
Yeah.
Tanglewood goes pretty well.
Yeah, and the thing is that I just think that's funny, you know, because I did that whole little post the other day about, like, addressing, like, a lot of what I just addressed here and everything, and they still come on here and do this.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. I just had fun right there. And also, it's not the first time someone's pulled this on me. It's not the first time someone's followed my channel or basically went and tried to dislike all my videos, thinking for some little asinine reason that it was gonna make me cry or make me give up on streaming or whatever. But hey, if that's what you want to do, feel free.
Definitely cleaned up some things.
Yeah, we got an upgrade.
All right, so anyways, yeah, as you see here, Mac, basically the way they kind of like did this now is that we basically got this awesome looking IKEA-ish looking table or whatever, I guess. Oh.
We no longer have to stack up, you know, abused books and stuff.
Yeah, no more used grimoires. We've just got.
We got a tech upgrade. For sure.
Just a wee bit.
We can now record video.
Yeah.
From the desk and all.
You do have to wonder what kind of wacky idea name it would have. What do you mean, Jeremy?
Just camera.
A flim flam table. I don't know. I'm thinking like a.
Yeah, that's the camera.
IKEA name.
Talking about the IKEA name.
Table.
Spirit Ball or something? I don't know. Trying to think like some kind of weird, wacky. I mean, I'm not like the most because that's the thing. Like, because iKey always like has like names they do like for their
They actually have a really cool extensive naming system.
like the
for
burr hole
stuff.
shelves. I think is like what I've used for my shelves and everything. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna.
If you ever like want a fun rabbit hole, like you should look up like the naming conventions they use because there's a whole system of like naming conventions they use for the different tables and like all kinds of stuff that they have there.
All right. So,
What's up, dude?
Speaking of ghosts and stuff like that, I swear I saw an arm sticking out of the van a second ago from the camera. That was funny.
all right. I'm just gonna like let you. Yeah, but here's like the sound. Like here's the sound recorder, Mac, right here.
Oh yeah, it's neat. You have to hold it to use it.
When it works.
The band's gonna have to get a whole lot bigger.
All right, so let me see here.
We're gonna have to get it like a taller thing.
Okay, I'll get the thermometer. I'll get the dots, and I'll get this.
But yeah, the sound recorder. When you hear a sound, you hold the use button on it, and hopefully it works. But,
Yeah.
Like, it only records like while you're.
Yeah, be careful with the pictures.
Sorry,
We only.
take a picture.
Yeah, we only have
sorry
5
about that one.
pictures, and the delete only works for like 3 things.
All right, music box is right here.
Yep, we got a photo to delete already. Hey, I got it already.
You got what?
Bathroom ghost already.
Oh, really? A friggin' bathroom ghost.
Maybe.
Yeah, 42. All right, yeah. Looks like it.
Yep. Cross is in the bathroom.
I'm gonna go on out here and get the cameras.
Anything you need me to grab?
Maybe we can put down a salt perimeter.
Yeah, it's working.
Of course it's working because I put it there.
No, I was also checking my microphone settings.
What the?
Yeah, it was doing that's that one sound effect it just did again. It did that the other day. All right, still at 42, 41. All right,
Oh, stepped in the salt.
all right,
Right there.
book. We're on the book.
Footprints.
Okay,
That's
that.
a
Oh,
demon.
That could present a problem.
That is 2 for 2 on demon.
Mm-hmm. He's in there like immediately trying to ask it questions. Wait, so I'm not freezing temps. So, ghost riding.
5 is on. Freezing temps is on.
We won't get dots. We won't get ghost orbs. We need spirit box, freezing temps, or EMF.
I'm gonna see what I can do on the video camera.
Okay, trying to think of what else we need because we still need to find the bone, but let's just rule out it being a demon first.
Yeah, well, he's in there with the spirit box.
You may want to check for freezing temps, just in case it's a demon.
I'm right here, but okay. I'm going back in there with him.
Yeah,
38.
He said that they changed up some of the stuff.
It's harder to record when it's outside the room, though.
It's messed with the doors getting met.
Never mind, door moved. Got it.
Hang on. Darn it, went away.
One clip down.
What, you got it? Ah, crap.
Yeah, things are getting crazy right now. It's like, game movie too. Are you?
Okay. It was trying to do something in there as far as video, like audio evidence was concerned, but we got 2 videos. I think Mac We need to let him know.
At least I got the video.
Yeah, the problem is we need to let Mac know that apparently
Did you put
Salt
the
does.
motion sensor in?
Yeah, Salt like apparently doesn't. We can't take pictures anymore. He tried twice to take pictures of Salt, so. Yeah, Mac is a warning. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Door's open.
Motion sensor and parabolic could also be things.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Motion sense. At the video.
so unfortunately, Mac, just so you know, Salt doesn't actually count anymore, apparently.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's the reason why you got like 2 pictures right there that are,
That are ineligible? Or
Yeah.
can be deleted?
so once those are deleted, we're gonna be like at our max, but.
Yeah, well, again, I also didn't know because I thought the assault would at least count. Oh. That's a beer box.
Take your meds, Mac.
But I don't wanna.
I mean, if you know, if you want me to leave this mortal plane, then be my guest.
But I trust
I got
Amber's
2 video
cross
evidence.
placement.
I mean, yeah, but after what happened to me the other day or whatever, I mean, her cross placement might be on point, but these ghost eyes just don't care. All right, let me see here.
In this update, they have been moving rooms more than before, though.
Hey,
We wanna keep
fucker!
mindful of that.
You saw that, right?
We got freezing temps.
Wait, what? Yeah, you can take that and shove it, Mac. Freezing temps. We've been messing with a demon in there.
Yeah. I figured it might be a demon.
You know, I ain't letting this thing vex me. I mean, we got to cross right now. I'm going right back in here. I want sound evidence. And I'm going to get it.
Well, we can't throw away any more media, so be careful in photos and stuff like that. And that's for any media.
I ain't got no camera.
At least the crosses work for a better distance since it's a demon.
Don't talk, dang it. Say something.
It's funny. I'm trying to get ghostly evidence, but all I'm seeing is a cake factory.
Oh, crap.
That cross burnt.
I ain't scared of his
Does
ass.
the cross count for
The
unique
crosses burning
interaction?
aren't counted as video evidence. That's one trippy thing, though.
I'm getting my evidence and I'm leaving.
I can't get video evidence if there's a button in the camera, though. I will say that.
It did it again. I don't know why it won't record the sounds. Unless I gotta be like right in there on it, like get to a certain decibel point. No, I'm not done yet.
Do something.
If you die, Mac, it ain't my problem. Come on.
Just be careful of the camera, though. So I can get a view in on some of the stuff recording.
Talk. Come on. Talk to us.
On top, the cross lighting up again.
Don't you jinx us, Amber.
I'm just saying, y'all are messing with a demon.
Doing any damn thing though. Give us a sign.
We gave us something, Mac. Whatever, I'm out of here.
Check Throne as a video.
See, that's why I left. I knew it. I knew you were gonna jinx. I heard that cross that time. That's the reason I walked on out.
That cross lighting up does not count as evidence, which is kind of wild to me.
I'm wondering if it maybe we have to be there at a certain point, in a certain spot, just to be able to actually get the register enough.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what quirks like Squish picked up on, like that recording though. It said something about like it helping you figure out the distance from where it is. So I guess you just got to get to the hot spot of where the sound's coming from. In it too.
Yeah.
At least I got object thrown, door moved, and motion sensed on videos.
All right. Mac, you get me killed, I swear.
What are y'all messing with?
He moved the cross slightly. Yeah, no.
Messed with the door again.
That's why I noped out. All right.
That cross burnt. Y'all be careful. I saw that light up. Y'all have one shot left.
What am I doing with my life?
That.
Come on.
Starts hunting.
Ah! Did I get it? Hey, I got it. That's all I care about. I got it that time. What's it saying?
Alright, so I guess we got airball it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just got cursed. Yeah, I got it to talk. I can't understand what it's saying. It sounds like singing parcel tongue. I'm dead serious. Like, you know, I can't.
Something right when y'all left the room too.
Yeah, whatever you do, lady, wash your hands. All right. Well, I mean, I'm good. I mean, we still gotta find the bone, but we're playing with fire here. And brimstone.
I thought y'all were looking for the bone.
No, I was trying to get it to talk. All right. So we got one more chance, Mac.
You got the least sanity.
I think I don't mean anything to this demon. He's been mad as hell at us. Or she has. All right.
I still got 2 more video evidence types to get somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hopefully one won't be ghost hunting.
Yeah, that'd be great. But at least we know where it is if it starts. Like,
I guess now with this,
I'll get $20 off of it.
of course you would.
I mean, if anything, and the only beneficiary.
You do have the you do have the camera, right, Mac?
Either y'all gonna do real good or I'm gonna get $20.
I'm hoping both will happen. That you'll get $20 and we do good. Not or.
But y'all gotta live through that.
I'm aware of that, Amber.
Good luck.
Okay, come on, let's hurry and find this thing. Get out of here. Okay, check the kitchen. I cannot believe this. Ah, fuck.
Oh, it's doing something. It's
Back off, lady! Look, back on off! Mac, get her away! Fuck that, I'm kiting her!
all kinds of glitchy on the camera.
Back off, lady!
I don't see it.
She got me, she got me, she got me. Bye, Mac, get out! I can't believe this. Woman, you know, no, it's actually worse on you because you're stuck with me for all of eternity. And I like to talk. This moron's still in it. Mac, I thought I told you to get out.
Matt died.
No shit.
I didn't see it on the cameras at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a load of... It didn't. No,
I didn't
see?
hear anywhere in the room.
It did that stupid thing where it didn't like it. I guess it was in another room. It was in another room.
I don't know what the hell happened.
I know exactly what happened. It was somewhere. It was far enough away from the cross where it didn't count.
All of a sudden, I was thinking she'd probably be trying to come through the, she'd try to come through the, like, front hall area.
Yeah,
And go
I
into the
tried to look
kitchen.
at-
I actually set up some black salt just in case.
Come on, that was a
hall and everything. And I
ghost
couldn't
event.
see
That like no, I feel like I should have counted that way. He whispered. He saw a ghost event, all right. That ghost like was being very eventful, front and center.
I thought
I
at least
guess
like the
it's
black
on
salt would
camera
work.
All hell and back, but I never saw a ghost on it.
Yeah, it was in another room. That's the thing. It wasn't in the bathroom. It moved.
It hunted, but
Oh
didn't
yeah,
do
it
any
totally
damage.
hunted. I mean, Exhibit A. Talking about hunted. I mean, that's what it did. It changed. I'm pretty sure it changed rooms. So I'm gonna make sure at least this thing has at least has like one less pair of shoes. Where's a shoe? I'm gonna take its shoe. Where is its shoe? I think I'm gonna take. You can't go outside. I'll throw every single shoe out. No, I'm gonna make it worse. I'm just gonna throw like every right shoe or left shoe. Then we only got like one. Turn this
Just gotta be a
stupid.
little careful when like someone's like on it, because like it's easy
See,
to
it
like.
throws the
I'm gonna make sure this ghost, like is just realizing what kind of mistake it make killing. Oh, I was about to throw this shoe down too before y'all took off.
My mask.
I'm right here. I'm going with you. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going with you. Shush. Be quiet, woman. I was about to chuck that second shoe at you, Mac, after you said that. I don't care. I still got I still got money.
Okay, so you did find the bone.
I didn't find it.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't either. No, what happened was, for some reason, it didn't activate the cross, so it did change rooms. The cross was not messed with.
And that was what I was saying. I was like, maybe it changed rooms because it never appeared in the camera.
The thing is, I was actually kiting it for a second, but then it caught up with me.
Yeah,
I
I noticed that one.
Yeah,
That's
Mac
why
just.
I was also trying to get you to
Doors
move back,
moved and
like come back towards my way.
every room changes one.
So
It
it
changed the room one time just for you.
Of course.
Just for you.
I think that's messed up, but I digress.
Round.
Well, or just die, not gress.
Shut up. Either way, I don't care. I'm still having a good time. I mean, that wasn't a good time, but I'm still having a good time.
You were holding a whole ass shoe at the end there.
I had another one I was about to, chuck at y'all. I made my mission. I made sure that I took all, I made sure that this ghost had only,
you took
three
the
shoes.
ghost shoe so it couldn't run out.
No, I took, one shoe from each pair, so that way it was going to be vexed by the fact that right outside that door, or possibly on the bus, were the other shoes that needed, and they couldn't get them because they can't go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told the ghost, you made the mistake of killing me because I like to talk, so you're gonna be dealing with this for all the rest of eternity. You're gonna be begging someone, a fortune teller to come in with those tarot cards, hoping they pull the high priestess, so I get brought back to life, so you don't have to deal with me anymore.
Otherwise,
Didn't
they're
they
cursed to
already
be missing their left shoe or something.
And right.
Isn't the sanity medicine also a way to help
Alright.
revive you, anyways?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so that's. You'd think that would actually be the case, especially since it's a little straight shot of adrenaline.
We don't have that yet. No, that one, it makes it where you can sprint for 10
Well,
minutes.
the tier 3, you can run faster or run longer.
So yeah, I've got nothing.
Oh.
I'm leaving it up to random. That's my version of the whole Bean Boozled thing.
Oh god, Willow
This is,
Street.
my 1 year streamiversary thing, or
I'll behave
1 year
myself
on
and
YouTube.
save
I'm
little
just
streams.
going random.
I'm gonna say random, because we are not going to the
Are you
prison.
random?
We're not going to the
Very
prison,
random.
guys.
We're going.
Told you we weren't going. We're going to Ridgeview Court. See, I knew we weren't going that time. I knew we were going.
I got it right.
I keep saying the big one's hoping to curse it the other way into easy wins.
Something right here. They don't know how to count. I'm on case 445. Last stream I was on case 444. We just did a case or whatever. These people don't know how to count. I should be on case 447 or
It's
something.
random case numbers. It seems.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
It's saying 228 for me.
Well, it
On
should
case
go
numbers.
by like, you know, like how many like we've played Coleman because I've been playing this longer than you, so. So I don't know what max
It's
is.
telling me 228.
Yeah, it should.
Begin to tell you.
If it matches. I mean, if it matches
I don't
or
know
whatever.
How many I've done.
That's the thing.
honestly.
I mean, I mean, 440 something does count or whatever, but it just feels like they kind of took one away because the last stream they said I was at 444 on one of them. Okay, note to self. Let's not make the ghost mad.
Let's
That's
not
fun to
poke
make
the
the ghost
demon
mad.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's fun to make 'em mad.
I love how like with demons we're either like, let's poke them, or let's not touch this and get out of the house as quickly as possible. It really just depends on the day.
I'm gonna check this way first.
Okay, no, there's no, music box.
It's the Ouija.
Alright.
It's the Luigi box. It's the
Slam
Luigi
this door in
board.
front of me.
Yeah, I was kind of got worried that because Mac had talked in front of the Ouija board.
It slammed the door in front of me over here.
Yeah, I was worried that we actually might have started getting hunted. I thought Matt might have triggered a curse hunt because he talked in front of the Ouija board.
Oh god.
But we're good.
That'd be more like the monkey cough.
I've died on the first time running around on the with it being a yokai before.
Alright, I'll go check upstairs.
Specifically.
Back you up.
You didn't bat me up last time. Alright, Bone.
Hell, I did back you up.
I'm gonna check my sanity real quick with that door slam in front of me.
If it went down, that might be evidence of a possible yokai. I mean, that might be evidence of a Yuri if your sanity went down. Hold up, guys. I'm seeing my breath. Seeing my breath.
And my sanity is like 80 something.
Yeah, we got
We're
EMF.
good. 82 overall.
Questions, which room?
Right
46
here.
here. 45 here, so we go in here. Oh, 39, yeah. We got the room, Amber.
Which one?
Did you just talk, Mac?
Blue bedroom.
Oh.
Blue bedroom.
Yep.
Alright, let me go get the stuff.
Can
Which-
you speak? Are you here?
Lol.
What are you doing with that elderly victim shit? I heard the spirit box type.
I like how she just knew it was me.
That was my face. Probably deserved for all the times I do that shit to y'all.
Yes.
They got ghost riding.
Oh my god.
Demon room 2!
Amber, do not. Do not. I've had enough of your sass tonight.
You know I'm always sassy. Oh look, ghost dwarfs, it's not a demon.
Okay, but it also could be that punk ass mimic. For all wait, mimics can't ride. Never mind. Hey, put that. You son of a. No, Mac, no. Give it back. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, we are gonna have a very tidy establishment here. It's like, well, gentlemen, if you think with the glass half full, well, I'm gonna think with it half empty. Let me pour this out. First off, if the tea's a ghost, also good for you. Apparently, nothing came out of that pot. Nothing came out of that cup.
Pour one out for the.
Wait, hold on. I thought you took it, Mac.
Mayor
Oh.
Revenant DA.
That-
I've been wrecked by mares. I don't like them. You might want to turn the lights on. By the way, we could also be dealing with a DA, and those also like wrecking you.
Might help if we also turn on the out the breaker.
As long as it'll break us in the process.
At least the breaker box is in the garage.
Now I was about to head for the basement.
Hey, you just messed with the lights.
I was like, how can I mess with the lights when they didn't turn them on yet?
It said light switched on the video thing. I got a video.
Okay, so mess with the light switch, but not the light. Wait, hold on a second. If it messed with the light switch.
That's me.
No, she said on the video.
I'm gonna laugh if it's a mirror. If it's messing with the light.
Because I think there's only like one. Cause I think there's some ghosts that actually aren't supposed to be able to do that. Only specific ones that actually can. I can't remember.
Can you speak?
All right, we need 2 more for the photos, and we're good.
10 stocks and spirit box.
Hold up.
Is y'all's main things, by the way.
Got paranormal talking.
I might grab up some salt. See if we can get some
Oh, you're watching? Good for you. It says watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Well, have you know, if I saw myself in the mirror, I'd be watching myself also. William.
Hey, it didn't cut out that you part of it this last time on that recording.
I think I figured out how it actually
That was
works
neat.
now. We have to get like at a certain threshold or whatever. We gotta get like right there in the center of it to where we can hear it more, and then click on it.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody's watching me.
That's kind of like my theory of the, you gotta get to like the center point.
Well, I
and
mean,
everything.
well, William.
But I ain't trying to.
Well,
I ain't trying
I
to
mean-
get to the center of any sound. I'm not doing like horror movie logic of the you walk closer to the creepy sound. Light switched again, and I accidentally got that as a duplicate.
What I was trying to say is, well,
Just
William,
realized.
if you're gonna try to like watch me, make sure you look but don't touch. I'm limited edition.
You got a video clip to delete.
I was trying to talk. She was talking all over me. How dare her?
Oh shit, it did a thing. But if it's a mirror and it's turning that light off, you might want to turn that light back on because it can hunt thresholds higher in the dark.
Well, if it's a mayor, I didn't vote for him.
Hey, I can see that light off in that room. You might want to turn that back on.
All right, let me see.
I'm trying to save y'all stills, you know. I stepped in the salt.
I mean, I died twice from these last 2 streams. So, I mean, what's one more time? 25, Mac. Freezing temps.
You're only gonna get UV though, so it's 10 stocks of spirit box.
And it was ghost orbs. And wait, hold on. We got Rev. We got freezing temps as a Rev. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with. It's a Revenant.
Honestly, I'm actually happy about that because
Oh, I damn sure am.
I have vendettas against. Oh,
What-
except in that salty.
Well, that's the thing. Revenants used to be considered like the most dangerous ones before the Thea came along. I mean, Revs and demons were ones people didn't want to mess with because Rev's so fast, but I'll take a Revenant over a Thea any day of the week.
I'll take it over mirrors. Mirrors have fucked me up.
Good grief, Max. Speaking of,
Mirrors have
William
absolutely fucked me
Battlefield.
up.
Please do not
Revs
take
at least
out my
have some
cheeks.
logic to them.
okay, and also like we can predict. Yeah, we can predict them because as long as we keep our sanity up, we ain't got to worry about it. All right, firelight, paranormal. Okay,
I was doing something there for a second.
I'll take care of the firelight if you want to get the paranormal. We can get these optionals out of the way. Hello, my darling, my dear William. I bought something for our candlelit dinner. Since you like to watch me so much. Oh,
Funny how the ghost was going, I'm watching you, when I'm just like sitting here with the camera going, no, I'm actually watching you.
all we need now, everyone. Hang on. All we need now, everyone, is Mom Spaghetti. Because he's nervous. William, what the hell did you just say to me? I know dang well I just heard that ghost talking.
Hey, firelight going out counts as a video. I switched.
Yeah, I thought I heard William saying something when I was walking out. Let's see if I can at least get one more bit of evidence on the audio. Is why you're trying to do that?
Right now, I'm not hearing anything.
Just wait for it. Night's young.
Y'all are trying to get those sounds, aren't y'all?
Yes.
I mean, maybe.
Yo, William, talk to me.
Alright, Bill, say something.
At least I haven't seen a cross go up yet.
The cross goes up where we have a fight on our hands. It's gonna go up somewhere if he burns it. Hey, I got it, Mac.
Hey, object thrown.
Did I get it?
I'm on that Cypher 5 on
Yahtzee.
unique video.
I got another parabolic. Well, if I got it, then Mac should have got it. Okay, I guess it operates differently. Parabolic operates differently from the recordings. Okay, let's see what this one had to say.
That was a creepy whisper.
Whatever. If you're gonna if you're gonna insult me in whispers, do it in my native language, buddy.
Okay, let's see if that actually counted. Yep, I got my 5 unique.
Mac,
door
what did
moves.
you do?
I didn't do anything.
Well, explain why you're saying he's a level 20. That explains what you did. You didn't take your friggin' medicine.
Oh shit! Sanity is down. It's at 40 on average. Back here to 17.
You do know. I'm gonna laugh at that if I see that cross like go up from over here. That's gonna be hilarious.
Raise it up, I'll sit here.
Object thrown.
I'm just waiting to see like some orange pop up in that room. I want to see if that cross goes up.
Mask, you might want to take your meds too.
No, I'm gonna watch the show. I want to see if that cross goes up. Then I'll take him. I gotta save him, don't I? Ah.
You didn't get a paranormal sound on a parabolic though. So if we're getting average sanity below 25, I've got to go in. See
Alright,
if
so one of the
that down a
crucifixes is
little
already
more.
burned.
What?
One of the crucifixes is already burned.
Yeah, because here's the problem, Mac. I just took my medicine. It's not help. You're saying he's at 4.
Average is 52.
He's totally about to die.
We can't carry you no sanity.
I'm not bringing this medicine up to you, Mac. You better come on down here and take it. Take these.
Gimme.
Yes, I got my video evidence.
Alright.
Did y'all get the bone and cursed object already?
Hang on. He got the parabolic.
Haven't got our phony bony yet.
What do you mean when you got the bony?
A bony.
What are you talking about? I found it like at the start of the thing.
Oh.
It was the skull, remember?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
I'd have to get my sanity
It's
down a
stupid,
little
alright?
bit too.
Oh, you totally should
if
have had a
we were to get
V8.
the average sanity below 25, but if I did that, we could actually, you know, get a perfect run on this. We get one more photo and one more sound recording. Are we gonna be that crazy or nah?
I mean, one more sound recording.
One more sound recording. one
Oh
more
my god, I've already
photo.
died once. Not like I got much else to lose. Man, don't laugh at me, because if I die or whatever, I'm blaming you, because you jinxed me with that laugh.
I'm grabbing incense. It's not gonna help much, but
Oh, we're totally gonna die. Please just talk to me soon so I can get on out of here. Talk to me. Come on, just do the thing.
Someone have a photo camera. 'Cause we
I got
took
it
a
right
photo
here.
too.
Excuse me.
Hopefully it doesn't change
Oh
rooms.
shit.
Okay,
I'm stupid.
one arm there. So we got 3 chances still. Hopefully. If it starts hunting him hiding behind one of y'all, I hope y'all know this.
Well, thanks. Well, thank you, Amber. I appreciate the confidence boost.
I've done that before.
I know you've done it before, because that's how I died one time. Because you were cursed and it came after me.
I love her stat.
Shut up.
Uh-huh.
I ain't no lover. I'm a paranormal thrower of glovers. That's what I am. It's not talking, guys. Talk, stupid. Ah!
Average is 44.
You still alive?
Oh shit! It's doing a thing. It's sitting at 10. It's still sitting at 10. Hope you threw your, flashlight down and everything. It's still at a
Fuck,
solid
fuck,
10.
fuck. Let me out of here. Let me out.
Oh shit.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Screw this. I'm leaving. No. It's a Revenant. I don't care. Screw it. I'm gone. No. Screw this. Screw this. Screw this. I'll take off my clothes if I got to. I don't.
It was in a solid 10. Look at that.
Yeah, and I was in a solid back room waiting for that thing to leave. You guys have no idea how much that sucked.
The fact you lived.
Well, no, it's like because
Just the fact that you're
the
alive.
thing that made me kind of feel like, wait, do I actually have a chance here? Because the Revenant, it was walking slow. I knew if it saw me, it would have sped up. No, I made a beeline all the way for that back room. I didn't know where else to go because all I know is I was coming for the door. I came downstairs.
Right away,
The door
you
closed
think
on me. I
that's
mean,
that?
so here's basically what happened.
Right?
Here's basically what happened right there. And I ain't damn sure ain't about to get close to this door and get stuck back in. So I'm coming for the door. Worst case scenario happened that we all hate to see happen. Coming for the door. Matt, get your ass back.
It will pull you in.
Hey,
Lesson learned, isn't it? Mac?
It will pull you in. It has pulled me in before.
I know. I was there.
So as I was saying,
You've
I was
seen
there
that.
at Camp Woodwind.
the
It's
moment I was coming
absolutely
towards, I was
in.
coming for the door.
Oh, it
The
did
door,
that on 2 maps.
the door slammed in my face. The thing is, I saw the door slowly moving,
Mm-hmm.
and then after it closed, I immediately made a beeline for this direction, went over there, turned off the lights, and I just ducked down. And thankfully, that was enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I tried that last stream, it didn't work. So yeah, it's a Revenant Rogues. I'm taking this payday and I'm leaving.
What's our sanity at?
Good enough.
93.
Good enough.
So we're not getting the other like picture and like sound recording.
You're welcome to try. I've already done like Dance with Death enough tonight. Thankfully, tonight
Well,
Death
he's
Tattoo.
already had his back readjusted from the demon.
Shush.
Yeah, the demon back readjustment.
Hold on, asshole. Let me make sure I got my vote in.
I got mine in.
It's
And you should have gone on ahead and got your vote in.
yeah. You should use preparation aids for how butthurt you are.
I'm sorry, who's the one that got butthurt?
Shut
That's
up.
the one that got bent backwards by a demon.
Shut up.
I had a joke I could make there, but I don't know if it's stream appropriate jokes.
Just start the damn band, Mac. I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, well,
A
then
nice
next
beach
month
vacation
I'll be
to
going on
Point Hope,
vacation.
right?
You're like a snake oil salesman. Go over there and start the thing. I don't want it, Mac.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
It might be a while before we actually get a perfect investigation.
Okay, I'm glad I leveled up off that one because I deserved it.
We were pretty close on that one, actually, though.
Wait, am I about to level up? You better let me level up, dang it. I deserve it after all that. Let me level up. I'm leveling up.
Woo.
I should have had like 3,000 more
It's about
experience
boom.
points than I do.
Summer of
Didn't
69.
count 2 of them last time.
Nice.
Yep.
And also, just so you
Both
know,
of them
Mac, you can also check the
69.
debriefing after you click out of it now until you start next round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I noticed that one.
Good for you.
Nice.
Here, nice vacation. I promised you a beach vacation. Here we go.
All right, before we continue, guys, I'll do a quick BR. I'm gonna take a quick BRB.
Stay away from all of this. I'm an idiot who just goes back in there for lulls.
All right. So anyways,
I mean, A lot of times I stay in the truck not because I'm scared, but because I'm trying to conserve sanity for y'all on average sanity, and to try to keep like our average sanity up. So like it's not even like about me being scared anymore at this point. It's just tactical advantage to keep me in the truck and everything, and keeping an eye on video.
Trying to say what all I got. I need to pick back up. Then I got like.
Apparently, it's decided I'm paying for everything again.
Apparently so.
I mean, it's probably a smart idea with me staying in the truck so much.
Yeah, and Matt getting me killed.
I ain't done none of that.
Yes, you did. You goaded me to go back in.
not
I was.
gotten you
It was
killed.
completely against
I
my
didn't
free
goad
will,
you to
but
do anything.
it was on a
I never
complete.
goaded you to do anything.
It was in complete duress, just like you maybe pick Camp Woodwind.
See, that I still promised you a beach vacation. I just didn't say which beach.
Screw it, I'm going camping. Like I said, I'm going camping. Like I said, I'm going camping. Talking some beach vacation. Beach vacation. I'm gonna go toast me some marshmallows, just like the ones y'all denied me in Among Us, and I'm gonna like have me a good time camping.
You know, I still think it's funny the fact that when I was playing Sticky Business, I made a sticker entirely to commemorate that moment and titled it Mask's Demise.
Well, I have you know right here, I'm going out here and I'm gonna like get my own sticky business. Get your minds out of the gutter. Sticky business with something white. Get your mind out of the gutter. Something white and sticky. Get your mind out of that gutter. I'm gonna go out here and have me some sticky ass marshmallows. Shut up.
Remember when I found the floating bone here?
Oh my god, it gets worse.
Hey! Swimming circle!
They decided to have a swimming circle by the campfire circle.
Oh, let's just watch out. We don't want to invoke any demons. We don't want to sin.
I will send extra, just to make it even.
Oh, I found the bone.
Yeah, I mean,
Bone already.
The bone's nice.
now that is a fine bone. That is absolute cinema.
Cinema bone.
Because who knows what they were doing with that bone?
What even is this?
Camping. Oh, here, guys. The yellow tent, like someone, like, you know, just friggin', like, you know, just took padding bears, like, you know, raincoat and
Yep.
filled with helium.
I'm throwing
Stretch the thing to
both of the crosses down right here.
15 degrees.
Paddington's
Threw one inside, one
Paddington
outside
scare?
here.
Shit.
I'm gonna run grab the
That-
cross.
I took
Oh, not the cross, but the
accident.
Gonna grab the camera. That's the word.
What the deuce?
Oh shit! Mac, you good, Mac? You good?
I just had like an interaction with one of the toys. Like it started laughing at me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you they do that. Wait, I did tell you they do that. I told him this afternoon they do that.
Forgot that detail. I also got a camera in there.
Well,
You can put it in the area still.
welcome in, Sammy.
You can still put it in the area. In case I was wrong about where it is.
The more you like to try to get it out of the gut. Well, I mean, I ain't to please, Sammy.
Oh, shit isn't done. That bitch isn't done.
I mean, of course, like, you know, one other thing I guess that points towards the gutter is the dislikes I got at the start of my stream, but
Dots and orbs. I'm gonna laugh at the banshee.
Okay, we got orbs.
what did she say, boy?
I didn't hear her properly.
Well, now you did.
Yokai's on the table, and Yuri and Thea.
Yeah, Yoko's on the tail, Max, so shut up.
NCA's still on the table too, by the way.
But yeah, but as I've said, but the thing about it is, I know I've kind of bought the whole dislike thing back up, Rogues. But again, as I continue to say, we're here about having fun. We're not about competing with others and everything. You know, people like want to have whatever the reason they want to hate others. Do you? But to those who want to get into streaming, don't let things like that, you know, based on trying to, like, you know, make this to a positive thing here, as I've said, don't let things like that, you know, people's pettiness and people being jealous or whatever else, which I don't know why anyone's got any reason to be jealous of me. I'm just like a YouTube partner who worked hard to try to get what he got.
Y'all did hear me say that we got ghostwriting, right?
Not
But-
yet, but yeah, we got that. So we got the ghost now.
But yeah, pretty much just, if you want to get into content creation, things like that, you gotta let it go over your head. Keep having fun, keep enjoying time with your friends and your viewers and everything, and do your thing.
Careful.
So anyways, back to business.
Oh, already careful.
Alright.
You guys have absolutely wrecked us before.
Alright, I really need to probably, like, start contributing a little more. Trust me, we know.
Get the second camera in the wider area, just in case that thing starts hunting, and I can get a video of it.
Alright, so what all do we got so far? Do we have anything?
Writing dots, orbs. So we got the air.
Oh, so I'm over here, like, you know, doing my, motivational rambling, and we had already figured out the ghost.
This was good reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could probably put the camera in like.
Except, Mac, you got a problem, buddy. Mac, watch it. It's shut. What? Huh? Oh, yeah, he totally did.
Now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's dead. I'm hearing him over there being choked to death.
Yeah, he's dead.
This is why we hate the A's. Darn it. Mac,
I was just talking about I needed to get a second camera in case it hunts. Start hunting before I can even get the camera in.
Mac, I want to deeply apologize. I am so sorry that I didn't kill you before it could. I don't know if you heard me say that. Okay, but thing is, jokes aside or whatever, this is the reason I hate the Thea, because it can be more unpredictable than a demon at times.
Oh yeah, and it starts off really fast as fuck too.
Alright,
I'm aggressive.
alright, so let's see. Ghost orbs. Alright, so we need one more picture. Okay, that should have counted. He got, like, the blurriness or whatever. I'm guessing he was trying to say he got a picture of the ghost. It didn't count. That's stupid. The thing is, it was me going to this...
I realized I can rig up a camera right at the door, and I can tell you off the door shut from in here now, too.
It's not gonna help matters if it's coming after me.
Do that from now on. Put a second camera right outside.
Okay, so basically, we already know what the ghost is. So we're just want to try to go in here and get optional stuff, which is catch a video of the ghost. Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, I almost got it.
Of any successful EMF reading.
We did not get that.
I mean, I could try, but I'm also not gonna...
I mean, you could throw an EMF reader on that's in there. It'll still get it.
The only thing is, this thing is so unpredictable, so I don't know.
You know, it was I put those crosses in that tent. Those crosses did not work. It's not in that tent anymore.
And it did take it a bit... I don't know. It feels like the ghost has definitely been wandering around a whole lot more lately.
My
Trying to think what-
crosses are wrong. If it was hunting there, my crosses were wrong.
Might have been a bad idea to come to this map, you know, when they haven't really, like, probably put more balances out yet.
Look at his hand!
Hmm?
Look at his hand off to the side.
Where?
Right there.
I can't see it.
Mac's ass is like right in the front thing on my end. I can see him like down there, like halfway in that tent.
Okay, I could go in here and try to see what I can do.
The yellow tent.
I just don't know if there's any real point to it.
I mean, you may want to move the cross. Possibly.
You know,
towards
dang
that
well, if it's a
way.
Thea, you probably ain't gonna care what I do with this thing. Alright, well, if I'm gonna go back in here.
Possibly.
Oh, for the love of God. What am I doing? I'm about to die. I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to test my luck too much because I died the first round, survived the Revenant.
You don't need to make me final girl again.
Whatever. We'll just go and just leave. We got what we needed. May not be a lot of evidence or whatever. It was my idea to come here or whatever. I mean, and technically I succeeded in what I want to do. I mean, I came here, so I kind of was in a way responsible for Mac dying, so call that a win? DA. Oh, you know, he's about to mouth off on me when he comes back to life.
Oh yeah.
All right, just make sure you tell me how you really feel, Mac.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you.
I know I got the right ghost. That's bullshit and you know it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I put down Thea.
I put down the... It is right, Ghost Mac.
It is a Thea.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't count it.
You died.
Yeah, you died. That's why.
Fuck you, game. And also, fuck you for saying that you gotta win just because I died.
I
Favorite
mean,
room
fuck you.
changes.
I mean, I just gotta ask.
One.
I just gotta ask them, Mac.
It
Did you
changed
die
its
though?
Room again.
Shut up.
It only hunted for 3 seconds, so it probably changed to that white tent.
Well, that's they've hunted for 3
Oh
seconds.
yeah, because that damn thing did not take long. All of a sudden, it barreled right towards me at super speed.
So that means it was a Thea that was definitely still super young. I think they said if a Thea is at its earliest lifespan
Yeah.
or whatever, I think they said it actually can be faster than a Rev. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Because remember, that's what happened with us.
Me, all right.
That's what happened to us in the
Oh,
asylum.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, there was like no chill on that thing. Like that thing was on us immediately to where there was no getting away from it.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. It's swiggity swooty, and then it just straight up came after our booty.
Might as well just Falcon kicked you.
Yeah. I mean, I told you I was a CA and be careful. I was worried about changing rooms again. Like, these crosses are nowhere near as good as they used to be. Even when I placed them all initially. It's like I need to put one in the room and one in a guess of where it could go.
Well, it went all right. It totally went. Right at Mac's head.
And it went all up in my face and beat my ass.
I'm sorry, were you talking? I'm the leader here, Mac, and I demand you shush.
I hope it goes out to you next.
Well, I hope it goes after you after it goes after me.
Starting the investigation.
It's already gone after
I'm
me.
gonna hide behind both of y'all.
Be linked.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna work. 'Cause by this point, we're gonna end up like taking each other out or wherever. You're gonna be stuck there by yourself.
Motion sensor, witness a ghost event, and prevent with a crucifix. I should be good with that one.
Well, I mean, as long as like the ghost actually gets prevented. Me and Mac kind of have a
Maybe
track
also-
record where it's because
They keep changing their rooms a lot lately.
we've got me and Mac have had like
lot
like
more
had the bad luck of apparently like encountering some very seraphic ghosts. They're very true to their religion. It's like, well, cross don't burn me if I believe in Jesus.
We're gonna have to stay on top of this evidence disappearing in some rooms on like it's changing the type.
I'm gonna go and tell y'all Mac's gonna get me killed. Just watch. He's gonna get me killed and I'm gonna blame him. And even if he doesn't get me killed, I'm still gonna blame him just because that's what I want to do. I hope you heard that, Mac.
Huh?
We got a garage ghost.
Damn.
Matter of fact, I know where the cursed object is. The cursed object is right somewhere else. Shut up.
Hold up, here. Hold up, Amber. Amber.
What's that? I grabbed the camera.
Get my thermometer. Okay.
That one.
Don't you feel special?
Let's see EMF 5.
Huh?
We have
It's not in the
EMF 5.
garage.
In the garage.
It's not.
What's that?
Temperature is reading like 55.
Hmm.
Well, it was in the garage for that 5.
It probably moved then. Shit.
The twins is on the table. It could be a fault tit. I swear to God, if I figured out it's the twins.
The good news is I know the other places to check for the cursed objects. Cause if we check like cause we just like try to cover the tarot cards, the mirror,
Figured out it was the twins because of the garage. And me dropping the crosses there because I got a 5 in the garage.
so tarot cards, music box, mirror, and I think possibly the Ouija board have all been ruled out. And I know where like the monkey paw, the voodoo doll, and the summoning circle would be. But let's figure out like where the ghost is first before we hunt any of that. Or I'll try to do it along the way.
I already put the crosses in, but I think they're in the garage, and I think as the thought said, I think it's the twins. So I'm looking for spirit box and freezing temps.
Mac, you hear that? Call it a hunch.
It is in the garage, though. I already checked in there. Maybe it is.
I'll check down. I'll check downstairs. I'm going down the stairs.
I'm started putting cameras everywhere. I'm not trusting this shit.
Alright, never mind. It's back in the garage. It's in the garage now.
Better you than me.
Because now we're in 40s.
Okay, so no summoning circle. So I think I know what it is. It is. Okay, if it's not that, it's got to be the voodoo doll.
Bringing second camera to garage. I put the first camera in the living room aimed into the house.
What the fudge? I'm not seeing the cursed object. Okay, I'm not seeing the cursed object anywhere. I'm pretty sure I covered all the base on where they all would be.
Fine day to spine.
Okay, so okay, so the alright, so the what you call it? The monkey paw's not there.
I found my spine. It's in the bathroom. Yeah, it's got a wicked arm. Give it that.
Okay, I gotta take some medicine real quick. I was looked over, I didn't see any of the cursed objects, so I must be trying to think, which one would I be missing? I really need to be putting all this evidence down real quick, or this stuff down, because that's literally kind of lacking on that. 'Cause I was trying to find the cursed object real quick, got caught up in that.
Maybe speak.
Putting everything else I can in there, just in case.
Right in the book. Right in the book.
Oh, son of a... I didn't check behind it. It's the mirror, guys. I didn't check all the way back here. There was like more like, you know...
Just like, hey, I saw my breath, or saw y'all's breath in there. Why did I say my breath? It was y'all's breath. Ghost rating! It's not the
Oh, yeah.
twins, it really is in there.
Alright, so we got ghost
I
riding,
missed getting the video because I was trying to let y'all know. Shit.
shade, spirit, or mewling. So no dots, no ghost orbs. We need spirit box, freezing temps, or ultraviolet. So UV, spirit box, or temps. I'll set up a ultraviolet thing. It's one thing we haven't checked for at all.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having a feeling it might be ultraviolet.
I wish I would have done the writing on video, but I was more worried about like getting the information to y'all. I should have clicked the button.
Walk through the salt. And you walk through the salt.
At least we could put a motion sensor in there as well. I can get motion sensor evidence on video.
We got what we needed. It just like
Yep.
spirit. Okay, so we're dealing with the spirit.
The one time we don't have to click anything else.
Maggot does not like you. Get out. You're at 10.
You're at 7. 6.
Yeah, you might want to get out here and take some medicine.
Average of 55. Object thrown. I got that on video.
swear it does like the little process thing.
Yeah, this thing does not like me apparently.
Well, I mean, I wonder why.
I swear the circle goes around a little faster than it did before.
It's like,
All right. Let me think here.
Since they're on that left wall, I can get the video of
Thinking
it.
about it, I did like basically get spooked by that rev earlier. I forgot to actually log that scare.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to get like So we got the ghost riding, we got the haunted mirror, and we got the bone. It's kind of like hard to really kind of like distinguish like what other kind of evidence we can get unless it does something out in the field while we're in
need to
there.
get motion sensor.
Detect motion sensor.
All right,
You can get that on video.
is the motion sensor already in there?
It's not in there yet. Theoretically, this one wouldn't be too hard to actually get a perfect run on. Because we got some pretty good details.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some video, get some sounds.
I'll keep an eye on the camera to get unique evidence.
Yeah, Mac dies. Make sure you get his good side.
How about this? I got two cameras.
Hold up, guys.
If y'all run to the front door when it's hunting, I can get that on video too.
Oh, that is through the roof.
This time. Y'all always run for the front door.
I got something. Bullshit, we just did.
Time.
Tell me we can't find you. We just did. Can't find me.
Can't find me, I'm already outside.
It literally just said can't find me. Like, we literally just found out exactly what you are.
Oh, they ain't gonna find me. I'm outside.
Can't find me.
Paranormal
for a second.
talking.
No, that wasn't paranormal talk. That was paranormal shade throwing. You know, she was trying like to basically, say we were incompetent. Freaking Carmen San Diego, where's Waldo looking? Anyways.
Oh, I was like, you can't find me while it's avoiding our fucking motion sensor.
Go here, Mary Poppins. I mean, apparently you must have flew off with your freaking umbrella or something.
I'm going back if it changed rooms, though. It going, you can't find me.
And then just, no, picture can't find me, then just drives off in the whole truck. First, like, you may just left more evidence of where you were. All right,
Ooh, yeah, I need the EMF.
With that, you
I
can't
need the
find
EMF
me shit.
placed down so I can.
okay, I took one more meds. I think I'm,
should be able to take like a picture of that.
okay, I'm gonna try to get some more, trying to keep our sanity up. Can't find me.
At least this is like this new change is keeping us from spamming salt picks to get money.
Yeah, but that also just kind of takes the fun out of it for us.
Okay, it's throwing stuff in here.
I kind of like it in the variety. It's a challenge.
Yeah, what's mad? I want to talk. Talk to me. Got it. What the? It turned off.
Y'all turn the breaker box on. I can get it messing with the light. On
What the hell did you just say to me, bitch? You get out. We're trying to get you out of here.
Oh, it's a duplicate.
Okay, I kind of think that's screwed up. If it said, I feel like if it says something different, it should count as different. Because we can't control this one is the problem. That's the thing. The thing about this is that this is completely randomized. That's the only thing I don't like about the talking thing or whatever is that it's randomized.
Yeah.
It seems what they do. Everything else, like you can control what you take pictures of, or like get video.
If it says something different, like it should, like count.
Like I feel like it should be a duplicate if two people are trying to record at the same time and they get the same thing. That
Yeah, like if it says two different things, it should count as two different types of evidence. I think.
okay. That sucks.
I think that's what some other people were complaining about because it still counts as paranormal talking and shit.
Yeah, that's my one gripe with it. I feel like if they actually had it where if it says something different, I can understand if it'd be a duplicate if two people try to record at the same time and it duplicates.
Yeah, because
Is that gonna be-
actually happened on one of them, and y'all got the same.
Man, I can't remember if if the meds right here are still intact. You probably already took them. One was probably already took.
I
That's true.
took one. Well, actually, I took two because of how low mine was.
Okay, so we're definitely playing with fire here now. I want to try at least get one more. That's the thing. It's like this is like definitely destroy a perfect run, especially like if you can't like throw any more any more evidence, any more media.
Hey, at least it's not a hunt with the crucifix on the table, so
Yeah, let's not forget though, like these crucifixes have been unreliable, like since the update.
Because, like, I can't. I'll put it, like, on the truck. Because it's not letting me do the record thing because it's behind the other thing.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, god dang it!
Or somewhere with more.
I had something in it. I had something and it faded.
Because it's not in a place where I can get the video
Hold on.
of the motion sensor getting activated.
I'm gonna go up. Got it.
Because I still need 4 videos.
Oh, come on! It's a.
It would be a big help if y'all could move
Oh,
that.
that's bullshit, and you know it.
And that should count as whispers. Okay, that should have been whispers, not talking. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to do this anymore. For now. I mean, I'm gonna like keep trying to get like talking, but here's the thing. Us doing these
The
duplicate.
motion sensor to the other side. I can't. Like, I've seen it activated a couple times, but it won't let me do the record thing on the video from here.
Alright, yeah, Mac, move the motion sensor and we'll let her like take over everything else from here, whatever, since you run low. I'm not gonna try to get the talking anymore because that's the third time it's done that, and I'm not gonna like take away from her being able to get video evidence on stuff because we have to keep on throwing this stuff away. That should have counted as whispering in my view.
Do you think that'll work? Or do I need to move it to somewhere else?
I mean, I can see it clearly now.
What'd she say again?
Yeah, as long as I can see the box of where it starts, it'll let me record it on the video thing when it walks through it.
Oops, shit. Yes, be ready to move, McAware, because you're at 5%. That still frustrates me. The factor that, I mean,
It counted as paranormal talking, even though it said something different every single time.
and that was whispering.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's maybe something they'll tweak because again, like I said, it's just with this, it seems like it's randomized. I don't think you can control what it's gonna say or what it's gonna do. I mean, maybe the only way we probably can is we put like some toys or something in there.
Because, like, that's straight up, like, whispering. That shouldn't have counted as talking.
Yeah, it's just
that
like,
should have been something different.
I mean, I feel like if I would maybe put some toys or put some stuff in there, maybe it would have interacted with that. I mean, that's one way we can go about it. But still, it's just, it feels like that's like, much less easy to control compared to the others. Okay, it's like, you're doing the video stuff. You can choose what you want to record. With
I feel
the,
like if it says something different, it should count as a different piece of evidence.
like I said, I'm trying to like,
I mean,
err on the
it's
side of,
different sounds.
I'm trying to err on the side of like,
Motion
giving it a bit of,
sensed. Got it.
giving it a benefit of a doubt on things or whatever, because I feel like, maybe, hopefully they'll tweak it a little more, because they said it's not going to be perfect. At least I've kind of figured out how it works now, that you have to get, like, the threshold up there, like, at 12 decibels for it to actually, really log it.
Record. Yeah.
But I still feel it's just like, okay, I can understand, like, on my side, I could, like, take a toy in there and see if it actually will interact with the toy. But it feels like more randomized compared, like I said, if you're doing the video stuff, you decide what you're going to take a video of. If it's photos, you can decide what you take a picture of. So you can just choose not to
And, like,
record.
before it records on the video, like, it shows you if it's a different thing up at the top. Like, it makes it easy mode on that, on, like, object thrown, door moved. It lets you know it's going to be a different piece of evidence, like motion sensed and stuff, before you, like, click it and record it.
I mean, maybe there might be, like, some kind of, like, secret way to actually see, or, like, some kind of way to know what kind of evidence it is, what kind it's going to do, but still, I feel like I definitely use, like, some more refinement.
Yeah.
But I understand it's not going to be a perfect
Sammy's
system.
gone.
I understand it's not going to be a perfect system. They just implemented this. It's going to need some tweaking. They said themselves it's probably not going to be perfect. But, still, it's just...
We
I
still
do-
haven't gotten the prevent a hunt with the crucifix, so we got that going for us.
I'm going to try to take a picture of it burning when it
Three
happens.
more types.
The only problem is, like, if I throw something
Got
up...
two more chances on sound.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I keep trying to do that, and it doesn't work.
Mhm.
I can try again, but... Okay. Assuming we actually don't get killed by the...
How are you doing? Barry Garcia.
That would have been it, too. Mac gets mad.
I can be mad.
Try to get it talking to Spirit Box
Barry
again.
Garcia!
You do realize I'm right here, right?
I get the crucifix.
What crucifix? Because I know what's about... You can get to talking that thing again.
Harry Garcia.
Okay, got groaning that time. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. This time we actually got
Even
some.
stepping in the salt doesn't work as an evidence. 'Cause I saw that on video.
Come on, just hoping this works. I'm worried he's gonna step outside the room again on us. Yeah, we're dead.
Paranormal groaning counted as a different evidence.
Get him! He don't like you.
Oh my god. Run.
Whatever.
Nope. Nope, they got me. Alright. See you later.
Not my problem, Mac. Oh, that makes me mad though.
That didn't work. I saw it spawn in right in between where the two crosses
Were placed.
Yeah, it literally was interacting with stuff left and right. I don't know what's going on.
It spawned in between the two crosses.
I mean, it could have been possible. Yeah, that.
Between the two.
Ah. And of course, like the picture I tried to take of it didn't count.
Oh wow! Look at the video. You can actually see it in the video if you look at the negatives on it. Look
All
at
right.
that.
That honestly frustrates me because I know I was waiting right there to try to take a picture of the cross or whatever. Okay, yeah, that one kind of frustrates me.
Ask.
Huh?
You can actually see it on the negative. Like that's what it looked like when I got the video of it
I don't see it.
on that clip. This right here.
Oh.
On the billboard thing. Like where that looks like right there. That's exactly what it looked like on the screen.
Yeah, well, it still sucked. Yeah, because it just feels like for some reason, because my take on it is this, Rogues, her cross placement was pretty consistent before the update.
Mm-hmm.
But now I still feel like more hit and miss.
Spawned in between the crosses.
So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't want to like be one to try to complain about mechanics in the game and everything, but definitely kind of feels like with the update, and I understand some things may not work, and it may be there actually is something going on with the crosses they didn't realize where, but it just feels like the crosses have been more inconsistent this time. 'Cause there's been, even like yesterday, like when we played before, we're up there in that room, and we were thinking that maybe the ghost went downstairs, but the crosses didn't work there. And it's been like, other cases where
it spawned in that room with the two crosses in there.
well, that's the thing. It was very active on that spirit box. It was extremely active. It was throwing stuff around in there. That ghost was in there with us at that time. It was extremely active in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it definitely...
I'll have to go back and look on my stream and everything like that. But yeah, it was like right in between those crosses. I'm pretty sure.
I may need to look it up online or whatever and see if anyone else is having problems with it. 'Cause like I said, I'm trying to not be as insanely critical about Rose. I feel like it could be, something they changed with actually made where the crosses don't work as well.
Is like literally right by where the camera is, and it spawned a little bit to the right of where that cross was.
Because the main thing I was thinking about was the fact, obviously this one had anything to do with it. I don't think that's the reason I kind of like just put it off on the side, like it's, but the fact I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, they did kind of like tweak like the level of the cross or whether that actually bought something else with the cross, but I feel like the progression, the upgrade system would be different from how it actually works in the maps. But yeah, I think something
The crosses used to work a lot better. I swear.
Yeah, they did. I don't know.
It spawned in not far from one of my crosses.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I'm just...
Ghost hunting.
Something is glowing over there, but I don't know what it is. Oh, that's just like, okay.
That's an EMF reader.
And that's the reason why I was right there ready to take a picture of the cross or whatever, because that's, we normally trust her place. If you go watch some of our previous streams, Rogues, her cross placement is usually pretty good. On the lighthouse or whatever, it worked pretty well.
And it's the ghost spawned in right at the back of the truck. Like, right at the back of the truck on that.
Yeah, and that should have been in the range of the crosses.
Yeah.
Okay. And not to mention, even I'll say that I feel like it honestly should have got me when we were in the, in the living room, because I had my light on. I turned my light back on for a bit. Mac was the one that basically shouldn't have been got, I don't think, because, he was pretty quiet. Or he basically took all the precautions, I think. But anyways, let me see what the sound is. I did get at least one where I got groaning.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you.
And it's
played it
not, and
back
that's
in
not so
your journal.
that's not so similar to the talking, huh?
It'd be funny if you played it back in your journal and it would play out loud for other people. So I could imagine recording something and then playing it back and scaring one of your friends with it. That would have been funny.
I'm just trying to remember something here. So let me see the spirit. Yeah, if only we would have bought some incense and we could have stopped it. Either way, it's a spirit. It still makes me mad though. It is. I mean, this time I'm mad for Mac. I mean, I don't care about the fact I didn't kill him or whatever. I'm just mad he died like unfairly like that. We do have one medium.
Cross placement should have been pretty good there, though.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we normally trust your cross placement. Anyways, it's spirit. We're gonna go ahead and get on out and get him back in.
Yeah.
These ghosts definitely feel like they're kind of cheating at times, but
Just a bit.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I'm back.
your problem.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I'm gonna do a quick BRB again, guys, in just a second. At least I got a good payday there. Let this kind of like do its thing, and then.
Yeah, at least I got the pain thing. I got the pain.
That's still weird because like it spawned in not far from that cross. Unless someone moved that back cross. Is that back cross? so damn much on it.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So, anyways, yeah,
All
back to
good.
business. I know it's all good. I survived.
Back in on the thing.
Yeah, I know you survived.
All right, just for that.
Alright, we're going to Sunny Meadows.
No, we're going to random.
We're gonna go to the high school.
Sunny
No.
Meadows.
Look,
Or the prison.
Sunny
No.
Meadows.
no, we're not going to Sunny Meadows. I'm telling you right now,
Enzo.
we are going to the lighthouse. That is not what I said. Well, you know what, Mac? Hang on, wait till he gets in here.
I love
No,
how we joke about
you know-
Point Hope again.
We're going to a
and
place
we go
with an M.
camping.
You know, it don't matter. I don't care if I was wrong. You were wrong too, so I still win.
Hey, I got it right. It was a place with an M.
No, it wasn't.
counts.
You said Meadows.
Does.
This is a different kind of meadow. It's a little more extensive.
And last time I went camping or whatever, you got
Well,
killed,
since the
Mac.
last
So
time I went here.
We tend to die
it's
a lot when we go camping.
Eh.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do the I carry. Someone else wants to carry one of these crosses, so I can get me a flashlight. Cause I need me a flashlight this time.
all right, let's see. Watch out! I'm gonna find the ghost first too.
Okay. You go this way for it. I'm gonna head this way first.
Let's see. Here's not there. Else is over here.
Move, you stupid. I'll show Mac. I'll find it first, and he's gonna be wishing he had my skills. I told you so. Yellow tent. I got it.
Okay. I'm just glad it's not in that. Yep.
I told you, Mac. Behold
That's you, silly human.
my mighty light. I told you I was
I'm
gonna
just
do
gonna go
it.
ahead and drop this right there.
I didn't actually think I was gonna do it, but whatever.
We got EMF 5.
No, I got one.
You knew it was good to drop the EMF thing in there. I love when my gut feeling is right.
All right, let's see. We can get this one. No, not that. Well, I could get that. I suppose I gotta come back you up, right?
I love how, like, I always, like, take the side route, to the right to get back there through, like, the trash and everything.
Well, here's the
It was,
problem
like,
with guys. It's so
right
dark out
there.
here. I can't see where I'm going with this big ass freaking like camera. Okay. It's like a freaking Christmas tree over here. I think we're good.
Are you friendly? Can you speak?
Oh, hold up. There we go.
I actually got the disturbed salt on video. It actually got put, like, far enough in. Okay, so I can record the disturbed salt. It just has to be placed correctly, like, in front of where
Mewling, Obaki, Goryo, or Jin.
What's the other evidence?
Ultraviolet. We won't get spirit box. All right. Hold up. What's this thing? Oh, that's the EMF 5, right. Mac, you could get a picture of the EMF.
I was just throwing a second
I
ago.
already took a picture.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I ain't gonna help you ever again.
Right in the book.
You write in the book. Darn it, I'm getting lost here. Okay, notice though. Grab like an actual flashlight when I get back.
I'm just throwing video.
Here it is.
Got 2 videos down.
Alright. I'm gonna get an actual flashlight, I think, this time. So you need videos with a video camera. Okay, you just need one more and you'll have that objective.
Yeah. Ghost event, average sanity. We're not going to get that very well, probably.
I ain't really bothering with it. Alright, so ghost riding. I already got the book in there. I need to take the freezing tents back in. He's already got that in there anyway, I think. Dots is in there. Ghost door. Alright, so yeah, basically we got everything we need to try, like, you know, get evidence for the most part.
I'm not seeing ghost orbs yet, though.
I literally just looked out of there without a flashlight. Also, just to play it safe.
I saw his breath, so at least the ghost is still in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Chimps when I get back. He might be too busy with other stuff. I don't know.
Freezing temps.
Told you. Jin.
How's
Okay.
that with that one?
Okay, as long as the power source is off, we won't be able to use its power, so.
So don't turn on the generator.
Okay, let's see if I can get to talk. I took some meds before I left wherever, so we should be okay on sanity at the moment.
Yeah, by the way, we do have one. Yeah, you already noticed.
Hang on.
Hopefully the ghost doesn't change rooms much this time.
Come on. Give me some. Damn, I can't get. Is
I
that.
don't know where the second cross is now. So.
I set it right in front of the tent.
Damn, you cheap ass. Well, that was cheap. Oh, I got it. I'm not going mad with anything. You can shut up. Wait, I can get the EMF 5 on this thing? Okay, that works. I got EMF 5 on the...
Listen to the recording on the EMF 5 one.
Oh, God.
Listen to that one back. That's hilarious. That's neat that you can get the recording of that.
The thing is, when Max said beep, beep, I thought that was actually the recording. I was like, wait, is it actually... The ghost actually saying beep?
Beep, beep.
Because see, when I clicked it, it was perfect timing for you saying, wait, I can get EMF 5 on this thing? I thought it had caught your voice too, honestly.
Just throwing shit again.
Alright.
Which I don't need to get another it moved this one, so you gotta be careful of like double recording. I don't need object thrown anymore. I got salt and thrown object. I'm looking for other evidence in there. If you put a firelight in, I can get a recording of it putting out the fire, even if we don't need, like, the firelight's actually more useful. If you put it in the center of that area, I can actually get a recording of that if we ever need another unique evidence
I can
on
get
video.
that.
All right, you want to take your meds first, Mac?
On that beyond just the
No, I'm already crazy enough. I
gold
don't need.
now.
I just thought we don't have the cursed object. But I don't know if we ever actually really want to bother trying to find those here.
It threw the toy, or it moved the toy in there. Yeah, so I could put a lit firelight in there, by where that little...
Yeah, he's taking it in.
Well, I'm already heading over.
Yep, object thrown again. That's throwing stuff in there. If y'all want to continue the hunt for the cursed object. Did we get the bone yet?
I don't
No.
think we have.
Nope.
Do y'all need bone and object?
Hold up. I was trying to do something.
Damn, that take long.
That was quick.
Darn it, I was trying to...
No candles in my tent. Fire safety and all that. And hey, we got the thing for 3 unique videos.
Okay, we got that at least.
Yeah, at least y'all can like get EMF readings on the sound recording thing, possibly. We're gonna figure out this whole how we get the unique evidence thing a lot more in time.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to see if I can find like a cursed object, but I don't know.
That door moved.
That's the thing, we haven't really like spent a lot of time exploring the entirety of this map really, and plus it's much bigger, so.
Oh, I've got 4 unique things at least.
Let's see if I can get. Let me guess, it was. Oh my god.
Standing at 64, Mac, you're at 51. Mask, you're at 58 to 62. Average hit 63. That second EMF 5 is a duplicate reading.
Yeah, I know. I already like marked it off. I'm checking the house really quick and hoping I can find something.
It's neat how they sound different on some of the EMF 5 readings.
Let me up.
I'll have to figure out how you recorded that.
Summoning circle in the cabin.
That works.
Give
I
me a
just
second.
thought
I'll
it
get
did
right on.
something, but I missed it on video.
Okay, while I'm at it, I'm gonna look around up here, see if I can see the bone. I doubt I will. Probably should grab the camera on the way over here, but. Sadly, I'm not seeing a bone here, though.
It could be over at the other cabin.
I'm gonna laugh if it's in the bathroom.
Yeah, I checked all around in here, wherever I ain't seeing it.
Yeah, actually, give me a second. I'll check the other bathroom.
Okay, I'll check the dock real quick just to make sure, because I don't know if anything can spawn on the dock.
No, I'm stupid. I did find it already.
Oh, Matt, get over here and get this summoning circle before I kill you.
That's funny, honestly.
No, it's not.
I forgot. I did find it already. It was earlier on. I turned around again.
I accidentally got a duplicate. Door moved duplicate. I thought it was something else, but I couldn't see it.
I'm trying to get on it. I'm just trying to get on out of here real quick.
At least no one's witnessed a ghost event yet.
Okay, I'm out.
That cross is burnt. That cross is burnt.
Good thing I'm back.
Hey, did you
I-
delete the duplicate video?
Yeah, I got you, Mac. I just raised the sanity back up. Don't worry.
Hey, can y'all delete the duplicate video? It's being very active just in case I can grab something.
Okay, that's it. That's all of our dupes. All we can do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Be
Get.
real careful if I hit the record button again.
Problem is, if I actually, all right, you got
I'll
the.
get a picture and another thing.
No, I didn't get it yet. I was just coming back to grab something.
See, now if he does this, he'll have all the pictures, and if I could, I mean, we won't get a perfect run, but
Object thrown.
if I can actually try to like record one more thing and it does do something proper, gives us a decent recording.
Hey, it's like a practice run
Alright,
towards the
so
perfect.
it's supposed to be at the
Main cabin.
cabin house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you get if you obviously there's one more there's some more medication for you to take. There's one more, so I can show you where it is. I can show you where it is, but take your meds first. Trust me, you need them.
I don't want.
We'll get your ass kicked.
Oh, the cross already helped.
Part of me wants to double check what all else you can record with that sound sensor, because like EMF is a neat recording.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him which way to go real quick, and afterwards I'm gonna go over and see if I can score something else. But I want to wait till he gets a picture first, because at least he'll be able to fill his out. I mean, well, either way, it's not like it's.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna have a perfect run, because we're not getting our sanity low enough too, because this thing's aggressive.
Okay, should be around here, Mac. I'll go around here. You always want to look for the colorful flags.
Sanity's way too high to get it below 25.
Oh, there. I'll go and try to do this while you're doing that.
Seen a ghost event yet. I'm sure as hell I'm not lighting some of the candles on that summoning circle just to get my sanity down for it.
I'm worried about how quiet it's being right now.
Yeah, it's being really quiet. I hope it didn't change its room after that hunt attempt.
Oh crap.
I mean, if you go in there and I can see if I can see your breath at least to test it. Well, I did see
Got
breath in
something.
there. And I saw your breath in there, so it's
Filled it out. I got 3 uniques. I got groaning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, door moved. That wasn't a unique one for me.
So the good news is, as long as we can get on out of here without it
Try to
closing.
close the door behind you on the way out.
Yeah, well, screw him.
What is it, 8 seconds?
So what this pretty much means is, well, you'd still need to get one more of some kind, but
No more.
Yeah, but this is a pretty sweet.
This is a pretty sweet test of making sure we can get unique of all the media. Because then if
Actually,
we have
here-
that firelight going for us, like, that's a pretty sweet way that we can guarantee a unique video. Motion
If-
sensor. We can put a motion sensor in.
yeah.
If you put
Yeah.
a motion sensor on that T, I can get a video of that. That worked for my last video.
If you do that,
Yeah.
then we'll fill out everything for unique.
Yeah, firelight extinguish and motion sensor. We just need to be more on point about remembering those motion sensors to bring in, because I can get that on video now.
Okay, that groaning can go on.
More tools now.
Yeah, that would work for another unique, and it'll give y'all a chance to see a ghost event, and I would have to go in to get our sanity down. Unfortunately, because it's too high for it to bring it below 25.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna stay out here so that we can kind of keep him from, because it's already like about like at
Yeah.
52, and it's at 8 right now over there. So I'm just kind of staying so that way it doesn't drain as fast. 'Cause he's basically going there just trying to put that kind of worried. It's at a steady
At least
5.
this is a good test run to make sure we can get unique on all the evidence for if the other things line up for us to get back to the perfect run tier.
Can you put it on the T? I can't see it on video. I've got to be able to see like the machine. There you go. That would be a good spot for it.
That should do it. Okay,
Perfect for it.
and come on out. You're at 48 and 42.
Yeah, that spot's perfect. It couldn't be in a better spot.
Come on, Mac.
Cause like we can't have it on like the side and stuff, so you put it on that T there. That would be perfect for me to be able to see it. Hopefully it hasn't changed rooms though.
Okay, Mac's good though.
Motion sense. There we go.
All right.
I got that at least.
100% on unique media.
Yeah. Which is the first. I wonder if that actually would have its own like little bonus. It'd be cool if it did. We're gonna find out.
That'd be cool if it had its own achievement. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
no,
I would
it
have to go
could.
in there to like nerf my sanity, and I don't see me doing that. And none
Yeah.
of us saw a ghost event.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Because again, we gotta like sometimes these cross placements that seem like it's been a bit wonky at times. Well, not
Well,
like
I mean, that one cross did work this time.
yeah, but we've also had times before like a cross worked and then another one didn't.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I mean,
Alright.
it changed rooms on that one.
All right. So, anyways, Jen.
Yep.
All right, you got your vote in, Mac.
At least we know we can like put that motion sensor and firelight to get those bonus videos on stuff.
All right. I think this is probably like our last one for tonight.
Mhm. I mean, I'd be good.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Quick, easy run. We could do another Tanglewood one, but other than that, I'm good. 'Cause I swear, I hope
That's
it doesn't
right, it
put
was
me
the
like
reception building.
close, but not it. To
I mean,
the
we
next
could do.
level.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, I'm don't know if I'm gonna level up right here. Oof. Yeah. Well, if I do, yeah, if we do one more quick Tanglewood run, I'll be at level
If
70.
we do one more Tanglewood run, we'll unlock 2 items.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be at
Yep.
level 70.
Mhm.
All right. Now, Mac, I got one rule for you. Don't die.
Yep. No.
All right.
We're not dying in this run.
I didn't. Let's see. I didn't die in Tanglewood this time.
Mm-hmm. You got something to say?
Mhm.
You got something to say, Mac? Are you trying to say? You got something to say about me dying in Tanglewood? That's funny?
It's gonna be a Tanglewood tangle. If that keeps going on.
I was trying to mouth off. Dying at Tanglewood. First off, I died for you. I died to help
Give me a
you.
Demon watch. Give me a demon.
Max just mad that I died helping him. I died for the cause, and it was a very.
Bad because you got.
You should have known that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you to talk.
Right. Check the equipment. Get set up before
What?
investigating. I've got a report.
Oh God! Clear the area near the go to the instance. All right, so this, yeah, tech 2 of them ain't that bad. All right.
Honestly, I've-
Sanity below 25. I hope it gives us the tarot cards.
Oh, she's ready to go all in.
It's like,
That
this
would
would be
be-
easy if it gives us the tarot cards. On that sanity.
I bet you it's gonna be the music
You've
box.
seen the way I play with those
D-
tarot cards.
Dang, I keep forgetting my
deleted.
flashlight.
Get that flashlight.
oh, dice.
It's not. It's not the box of music either.
We got. I hope it's the tarot cards.
No. So it means we go and check over here. Well, that's what it is. Nope. No. It's a monkey paw. Nope. No. 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 Nope. Absolutely not. It's monkey paw.
It opened the fucking cabinet.
In there.
Huh?
It opened the bathroom cabinet. Like I walked in here and it opened the bathroom cabinet.
That's weird. It's not like getting any lower temperatures in there. So I wonder if actually it's residual from the living room or something.
I mean, it's done that when it's not even been anywhere near the room before for me.
It's the garage.
Someone's in the kitchen. Right by the
Okay.
fridge.
So it's in here.
Yeah, it went down to 40. We said we're gonna do a quick Tanglewood run. It's kind of getting there, going there so far. I heard that. I heard it all the way out here. What was that? I heard it all the way out there. What happened?
Yeah, ghost event. Ghost spawned in, was walking right towards me. I'm going, oh shit, it's already a hut now? Damn. I wasn't just so damn close. I was just one off. I would have probably gotten a picture of the damn ghost.
There's a camera already in there. She knows. She totally knows.
I just kind of put it in like that little crossroad area. Just to have eyes on more places.
Alright, I'll put a motion sensor in there.
Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Should be good.
Can you speak?
No.
Oh, not if you're here, you negative Nancy.
I got that second one so I can see the doors and stuff like that to get door video easily. Or like it running, chasing y'all or some shit.
You see, that ain't gonna happen.
Keep doing the just in case. Yeah, y'all put that saw close between where those tires are. I can probably get that as a video as well.
Every time I take the stupid,
Ghost orbs yet.
every time I take the stupid, infernal thing out here and it twitches like that, I end up tossing it.
Oh yeah. Dots ghost. It just said dots ghost.
So it's on the dots then.
Object thrown.
So that means it's picking up on dots. Okay.
It means dots is evidence. Probably.
Okay, just gotta watch out because Yokai's still on the table. Oh, so apparently one of y'all got a picture of the monkey paw already.
That was me.
Fine. Jerk. Okay, that's another unique for object thrown.
Motion sensed, object thrown.
3 unique vids already.
Is the cross like, you know, where you can see it burn?
I haven't had the cross act as evidence. But if you put the salt in between where those two tires are, I can actually get salt as evidence
We got spirit
too.
box.
Yokai's on the table. That's 2 for 2 on Yokai.
Deogen, Phantom, Wraith, and Yokai. And if it doesn't step in the salt, it's a Wraith.
Hey, what's the other evidence?
It's dots and it's
Dots and spirit box.
Yeah, salt. If it doesn't step in that, we still got firelight.
Alright. So you won't be getting freezing temps. But everything else is on the table.
You know, I'm not seeing ghost orbs.
Mac, your sanity's at 12.
Ghost orbs would be yokai.
Sanity's at 12, Mac. Let me raise mine, offset his.
Y'all should put salt down to rule out whether or not it's a race.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
'Cause that might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going in there right now with it.
It's throwing pictures.
Must be like the ghost of Chad Kroger trying to get you to look at that photograph. All right. You know, Chad Kroger's not dead, but
Mac, you are a 7.
he's good.
It's not a...
No UV yet either. Not that.
I missed the video on the salt, but at least there's a third salt there.
I can always put more in if needed. Still got more. It's not saying anything yet. Whoa! UV. Yeah. Paranormal talking.
So, it's a phantom. If y'all got UV.
Oh fuck!
Hey, take your ass on.
Creepy. I missed getting that on video.
Damn it! It was just doing something and I missed it.
I got a better angle on that.
I'll talk one more time. Do something. Did Mac leave? Shit. Mac.
Well, at least I can either get it appear
Oh, you.
or a firelight.
No, Mac. No, don't do that to me.
End on unique video.
Amber, I'm gonna kill him.
We got the incense and parabolic that we can get.
Yeah. Before we continue, guys, I'm gonna take another quick BRB. Be right back.
Oh,
Hi, guys.
circles around that van. Oh, circles.
Round and round, love will find a way. Just
Emily
give it
Shipman.
time.
God, she's got like such a white person name with this minivan that she keeps wandering around. She probably died in that minivan or some shit.
All right, so let's think about this. What are we doing next? Yeah, you would say, that parent, she's gonna say, "Hey, hey." She just, she
There is
literally.
the incense, parabolic, and
Have y'all heard it?
light evidence. But yeah,
The paranormal talking is just hilarious. All it is hey.
that works. I got my video.
Yep, area with the incense, and I got the interaction on the car alarm. So y'all just need a photo and 2 sounds, and y'all got the parabolic in, so easy enough.
I can't remember if him blowing out the candle being blown out will count as photo evidence. Don't think it does.
It works on video.
Trying to think
Forgot
what.
what counts as like photo. Turn her in the circle.
Huh?
She was whipping her hair back and forth on the ground.
Please tell me y'all got that.
I didn't get it on video, but I saw when she was in there on the ground whipping her hair back and forth.
Oh god, is she twerking or something?
Like she was throwing her head around, like whipping her hair back and forth, like on the ground on all fours.
Well, let me go back in here and. Crap, Mac. Yeah, you're saying he's back down again.
Well, that scared the shit out of me.
What?
So
Yeah,
that
whipping her back and forth
advanced?
on the ground.
I honestly thought I was gonna get hunted.
Oh yeah, that was some trippy shit.
And I swear, that
There
should have
goes the
counted as
interaction.
friggin' like that should have counted towards parabolic. That should have counted.
All right, you gotta take your medicine one more
I don't
time.
care what anyone says.
It
That one
would
should
have
have
counted
counted.
towards. It would have counted towards picture probably.
All right, I'm just trying to like think about what else I can do. Like, I mean, because obviously I'm trying to cover like 'cause we still need to get one more photo somehow.
I gotta get my sanity down, but like it's gotta be safe enough for y'all to get y'all shit done on the photos and those 2 sound recordings and the
Yes, I feel. All
parabolic.
right, Mac, take your medicine one more time. We're going there to try to get some more sounds. I got an idea.
I'm gonna laugh if we can actually get a perfect run on this without like all dying. If at least some of us survive, it'll count.
Hopefully.
I know it's evil, but like we can almost get a perfect run. But a perfect run and keeping everyone alive is the hard part.
Hey, I'm trying here.
Toy. That's with a rabbit.
You shut your ass right on up with that. That should have been laughing. Groaning, that was laughing. That ghost was not groaning, that ghost was laughing.
Please tell me that count as parabolic.
Yeah, y'all gotta
You got something on parabolic. I don't know if it's what I got,
y'all
but
need one sound and one photo.
Alright.
come on, give me something here, Ghosty.
And at least y'all have 2 throwaways to get that sound in that photo, and then we just gotta get our
Yeah,
sanity
that's
down.
exactly what I
We
heard.
got the bone. The bone was in the kitchen. Did y'all get a picture of the bone?
Oh, I got a picture of old phony Boney.
Crap. Come on, give me one more thing here. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah, I do see y'all got a picture.
No, nope. I don't think so. I saw that one coming.
I'm gonna go on ahead, maybe light this up a little bit.
Come on, give me one more sound so I can get out.
Y'all sitting there smudging her whole minivan.
She tried to slam the door in our face.
So yeah, we done.
Crazy woman?
Yeah, she's falling like right behind y'all around that minivan.
No, she like slammed
How
the.
dare you go ahead and cleanse my home?
No, what you didn't see, like it was off camera or whatever. Like she gonna try to slam the. I saw that the door to the garage moving, and the moment it slammed, I picked it right back up. What the? I don't know.
Yep. She's just like toddling off, like head bobbing either way. Like she's just like following like right behind y'all when y'all started to leave that room.
I know who she is. I just thought about it. Mac.
Are we going this way?
I think that's Lisa or whatever. Remember, and like in the HQ, the ghost in the back room, like shakes her head the same way. That's her.
Huh.
Yeah, she's like one of the she's the one that's got like a little bit of lore to her. I think there's like some lore, like the thing that ties her to Sunny Meadows.
Ooh.
Oh, she's trying to.
Object thrown.
Can you imagine she just left her keys in the freaking vehicle? She's trying throwing a hammer at the.
She's trying to get in with a hammer.
It's like you do realize you can just phase through the freaking door.
Fuck the door, Pete.
Try
Hit the
telling her
locksmith.
that. Yeah, if y'all get a photo and a sound and we get our sanity
Oh
down,
shit! No, I don't want to do that.
we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Ignore that throwaway.
Sound and the enemy
Oh, she threw
and
her
our
call.
sanity down.
Well, the only problem is our
Yeah.
sanity is
That
not in a
was
good
actually
place.
A really good rhyme right there.
Yeah, and I gotta get it lower too, because I've got to go in if we're going to get it down to the 25. And y'all gotta get a photo and like a sound evidence.
I've been trying to, whatever, but you know she didn't want. And I don't know. I'm just worried we're gonna get goofed.
I'm coming with. Wait, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Grab an instance too. I gotta get my
You got
sanity down
five?
too.
Hmm.
I think she turned on the power breaker.
Yeah, I didn't turn the power on.
I don't know.
Who turned the power on?
It wasn't me.
I didn't turn it on.
Matt, we're gonna go here and die. You know that, right?
Winging it. It accidentally double clicked and burned my incense already. Shit. I should have brought a fire.
I swear, if I'm the first to go.
Actually, I can go grab that. See?
Yeah, when I went to open the door again, it double clicked and like burned my incense already. That was the last incense. I don't like that sound.
Go.
Lights on.
Light.
It's beeping all kinds of ways.
Yeah, she ain't talking. She ain't doing anything. Fuck.
That's all. Lights on.
Son? Oh, bitch!
Why do you think I got in that friggin' locker, Mac? I knew y'all were playing with fire. Ain't about to get my ass killed. That's why I got in that locker. I knew y'all were playing with fire.
I got not killed.
Yeah, you totally did. That ghost walked right by me to go after him. But what? Matt, your sacrifices weren't in vain. Your sacrifices weren't in vain. Huh?
We needed one more sound recording.
I was trying to get it, but unfortunately, it seemed like I was trying to do something when it was starting to hunt, but I had to turn it off. God dang it. I'm not going back in
We
there.
would have had a perfect run.
This is perfect enough, Amber.
We would have had a perfect run. We're one thing away from a perfect run.
Okay, look, I'll stand my ass right here by this garage and hope it does something. But that's it. I ain't going back in there. I'm gonna laugh if it actually does, but...
You just holding your hand through?
I know it-
Pull your ass through.
Look, I know this ain't gonna work.
There's a pitcher thrown like right at the front door.
That's been there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not gonna work, but let's be real. You know, the thing is, that cross was down in there or whatever. She came from the other side of the car, but...
Yeah, both those crosses were on one side of the room. That's the only downside.
And I'm not trusting being able to get back in there quick enough or whatever, like, before she hunts. I mean, we're good. We're still about to level up.
Yeah.
I'm not about letting Max, you know, sacrifice me to be in vain, per se. He died so we could live.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Anyways. It's a Phantom.
We were so close to a perfect run.
Yeah, Mac, you know, let me know when you and Emily's wedding is.
Welcome back.
Me.
I've got some jobs
Huh?
ready for you.
I'm salty on that one. She cheap shotted me.
Well, I was watching in the
One
locker.
evidence from a perfect run.
Ah,
We were one evidence away from a perfect run.
But at least we had the highest level parabolic and like the highest level motion sensor now.
Mm-hmm. That is the closest we've gotten to a perfect run post update on professional, so that's been fun.
Well, that's the thing is I was trying to get like she was right before she started hunting. It showed the thing going like it showed like me get like a noise thing, but I think I would have had to step out of the locker. And in that scenario,
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Thing is, I'm seeing her like. Here's what happened on my end. I see her already starting to make a beeline for someone.
I heard steps behind me.
Yeah, thing is, I was chasing like behind the ghost. Hopefully, I could like at least get one good photo. Thankfully, I did get a decent photo.
Right when
And
I
all
heard
of a
steps
sudden-
following behind me, and then as soon as I got close by the door, I heard steps turn around.
So
Yeah,
what's
I
it?
think like the immediate moment that you heard those steps turn around is when she turned around and got me.
So she actually
Again.
turned around and got you.
Yep.
Because like
He
I heard
cheap
steps
shotted
coming
me.
after me, and then they turned around.
Okay, so basically the way this looks is the change up is that the motion sensor we've been using is a narrow. This one is full. So basically, this motion sensor covers the whole room. It's got a range of 1.5 meters, scanning, so it also scans. Light indicator, audio indicator, placeable. So yeah, this one basically is going to scan the room for the ghost and actually has like a full sensor thing. It's actually, it says a security camera that will strip apart, rebuilt from the ground up, enable a vision into the paranormal realm. Place a motion sensor camera on the floor near to any ghost activity you may find. When activated, it will turn and flash a bright light wherever a ghost enters or exits detection range.
In
Spiffy.
other words, you think you can get away from us? Nah, you got caught on 4K.
That might help you, like if it detects like the sound and stuff too. That might actually help you on that sound recording stuff.
Let me look back at it again.
Sounds.
It says audio indicator. Yeah, the other one had an audio indicator where it just does like a beep or whatever. It's gonna be interesting to see how it does. And then parabolic level 3. Oh, spiffy.
Wait, if it has an audio indicator, can you record the audio indicator for the motion sensor going off with the sound recording?
Maybe. I never tried that. I never tried that, but let me see. Parabolic number 2. So, see what we got right here. Got the ruler. Distance indicator. So the parabolic, this is a parabolic, actually have a distance indicator on it.
Oh, that'll be neat.
Directional and distance. As a matter of fact, I think I know what it is. If I'm right, this actually might be similar. I think I actually might have said this before. This might be like similar to what it is in Alien Isolation. A high-quality microphone accompanied by a screen with a custom-made interface. This parabolic microphone has been improved with a visual sound indicator. Each time a sound is detected within the microphone's range, a visual indicator will be shown on the screen, including distance, volume, and if the sound is on one floor above or below you, allowing you to easily track where the sound is coming from.
So that'll definitely help on some of the stuff where we're questioning which floor the ghost is on cross placement.
Yeah, now
Or
the
if they're
good
giving us trouble, maybe that'll help.
now the good news is 5 levels from now we're gonna get 2 more upgrades, and at level 80 we're gonna get the last 3.
Yeah.
So next up,
We're getting so close to the better crosses.
5 levels from now, we're gonna have the best sanity medication and the top firelight, which is gonna be a full-on lantern.
Damn EpiPen.
Yeah, EpiPen and lantern, and then for for 80, we're gonna have like the level 3 crucifix, the headgear, the level 3 headgear, which is gonna be the night vision, and the level 3 incense, which is gonna be like the little thing like you see them use at churches.
Honestly, I still say that the level 2 headgear is still probably our best one.
Well, you say that,
Just, like,
but
in a meta
I'm looking
sense.
forward to the night vision, because if it's night vision, I wonder if we'll be able to see ghost orbs easy that way.
I mean, who knows? If we actually get it. I don't know. It's like,
I know I'm getting it.
I mean, I feel
I mean,
like
if we could wear it, that would be a whole. That would be something.
if I'm right,
Like, if you could actually like.
yeah, it's
wear
gonna be.
it and use it to see.
The headgear, yeah, it's a headgear thing, so it's gonna be night vision or whatever. So basically, if I'm right, it's gonna completely nullify us having to use flashlights if I'm right. But I think there actually is gonna be some caveats to it.
Oh, there always is.
I think if I'm correct, I think it's like if you, I think if it's in your like bright, if like you know, it's something about like it's useless. I think like in bright rooms or something, which is makes sense. But let me kind of like just do a cheat because we looked up before, so I don't mind.
You gotta cheat a bit.
Look, okay, I've done it before. Shush. All right, so tier 3, it basically says, used by military, is also allow you to see things the naked eye can't. This type of equipment, all right, let me see. So level 3, night vision goggles. When activated, brightens visibility substantially. Paint the area, the player's view light green and allow them to see in the dark at the expense of added film grain. Lowered render scale and a slight fisheye effect. Although reducing the player's ability to see as far as they could have. Altogether, reducing the player's ability to see as far as they could have and clearly. The display, though, through tier 3 has a filter through normal vision. Rather than the proper separate display seen in video camera and night vision mode. An active UV light will project a definite purple light when through the video camera's night vision. It will be white like from a visible ghost light spectrum. Flashlight and ghost orbs cannot be seen through just the view provided by the goggles. I don't know. It said it filters out red lights.
You can't see ghost orbs casually with a night.
Here's the problem. The tier 3 headgear filters out red lights. This means it makes EMF level 5 on a tier 2 EMF reader appear identical to EMF 4 on the spirit box red lights and not be visible.
I mean, given the fact we also have EMF.
We'll just have to wait and see how it works when we get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a thing like something that can probably help. If we don't want to use a flashlight, we gotta like just make sure there's some caveats and whatnot. But obviously the main thing we're wanting, like when we get to level 3, is gonna be that level 3 crucifix. That's gonna like give us like a little more means to kind of fool around with like the cursed hunts. All right, but either way, guys. So we got like more stuff done tonight. You know, we got some more upgrades and everything, and definitely had like mixed bag on regards like success rates here. But hey, Mac died more times than me, so I call that a win. But either way,
I think I died.
But it was still like definitely a fun stream tonight. And like I said, obviously during the stream I did address things or whatever. But again, the fact matter is that it's as I've said like multiple times during the stream. Like at the start, I addressed it, making it pretty apparent to people. What my stance is on stuff. At the end of the day, no matter what, when you put yourself in the public, and this is basically, I want to say to those who may want to get into streaming, this is like some very solid advice here. When you're streaming, when you're doing content creation, you gotta have thick skin. I've definitely seen, my, years I've been doing live content creation. I've definitely seen like, some of the worst that people can be and all that, and it comes with the territory, when you're putting yourself out there in the public eye and everything. I mean, I'm not the biggest streamer out there. I'm by no means whatsoever insanely like successful or whatever. Yeah, I got I'm a partner on YouTube, but at the same time, I'm also still working every day to try to like, make sure I've earned that and all that and show like, hopefully that I'm worth, that button, the join button and all that. But at the end of the day, you got people that for whatever reason, they're not going to like what you do. They're going to either be jealous of you for whatever reason. Like I said, personally, I can't see why anyone has any reason to be jealous of me. I'm human just like anyone else. But people are going to be either jealous of you. They're going to be you're going to be friends with someone that they have a problem with. So by proxy, they're going to be like, oh, well, he's friends with them, so I don't like him. Dislike. They're going to just have any reason whatsoever to try to find a reason to not like, what you do. That shouldn't stop you from doing what you like to do anyway. Because, if you basically, spend time out of your day letting it get to you, that takes away from you being able to actually, do what you enjoy, like to the fullest extent. And there's definitely stuff going on in my day-to-day life that I've been outspoken on as far as like things that have made like my stream more complex for me. I've also been outspoken on things that happened years ago that definitely have made like, me trying to do content creation. It's been like more of a struggle with like trying to rebuild after like a very rough incident that happened back when I streamed on Mixer. But I'm still continuing to do what I enjoy doing, and the best
do this because we love it.
Yeah.
Like, we're just here having fun with friends and stuff like that, and if we can make someone's day brighter, like that's what makes it worth it in the end. Like literally every smile we cause, that's what makes it worth it. That's why we do what we do day in, day out.
I mean,
doesn't matter if someone dislikes our stream, doesn't matter if someone loves it. Like our goal is just to make people happy.
I mean, it's just
maybe cheer someone up.
The main
to have fun.
The main thing is that I'm not here to compete with anyone. You know, the thing is, for me, it's not a competition anymore. Some people get really competitive with streaming and content creation. It's like, oh, this person's doing better than me. They've got more subscribers. They got more followers. Who cares? You know, at the end of the day, don't compete with others. Don't get jealous. Don't compare yourself to others. I'll admit I've been about that a few times where I compare myself to others, but I never outright went and been like, oh, that person's doing better than me. I hate what they're doing. Dislike or whatever. It's basically just in the sense of, you know, I want to see others succeed who actually deserve to succeed.
Absolutely.
But, you know, if you're going to pretty much just spend any time of your day getting upset because if someone blocked you on the internet and you want to go and start disliking their content because they blocked you based on a difference of opinion, here's a newsflash, okay? It's the internet. It's a basically, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You're going to find people you're going to enjoy the company of on the internet. You're going to find people you're not going to enjoy the company of. And also, it's basically, you know, at the end of the day, everyone's going to have their own opinions. That's the beauty about free will. And also the bad thing about free will, some people can have like a free difference of opinion, and it can be a good thing. You know, people can have like different opinions. It can be good. People can have different opinions, and it can be a bad thing. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just a matter of pretty much, guess like what I'm trying to say, like before I get too long-winded, too late, is that, you know, I've been doing content creation, like I said, for years now. And, you know, I just want like anyone who wants to get in this to know, it ain't going to be easy. I'm not saying that to discourage anyone, but you got to have, it's something you have to have thick skin getting into. And if you don't have thick skin, you got to learn to develop it. Because at the end of the day, one of the best ways you can really like, you know, just straight up say this, you know, piss someone off. Not that that's my goal, where piss someone off, like, you know, who is hating on what you're doing, is just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep breathing, you know, and just keep breathing, keep doing what you're doing.
The best revenge is living a good life.
And that's...
Just keep going on, keep having fun.
I mean, just like, you know, how I addressed it at the beginning of the stream. You guys saw what I did. I outright disliked my own stream to basically say, okay, you're basically taking time to click on my video and press a dislike button. So what? Who cares? Yeah, do your thing.
It's still gonna have fun.
But I'm just showing right here, you know, at the end of the day, you're just wasting your time when you could just be going around and doing more productive things. You know, my thing is like, if it's the person I think it is that's doing it.
Don't let people live rent-free in your head like that, then you gotta chase them down.
If it's one of the people that I think it may be or whatever, if it's like one person in question, if it's them, well, at the end of the day, you know, they basically dug their own grave in regards, like, you know, what they did, like, you know, to me and have done to others. If it's possibly them, you know, in regards like the person who, I'm not saying it's the person that, you know, led the cyberbullying attack on me years ago. Yeah, and as Sammy said, YouTube just sees as engagement. If someone dislikes your content, two things to look at on it. For one, if someone is disliking your content, at least it means that you're doing something enough to where people are noticing it. And yeah, self-reflect. Feel like, you know, if you feel like, you know, basically you need to self-reflect on your content, see if there's anything wrong with what you're doing, do so. But also just don't let someone, you know, disliking your stuff be like a media thing. It's like, oh, someone disliked my content, I'm doing terrible at this. Don't do that. Don't let them have that satisfaction. At the end of the day, dislikes or likes are still engagement on YouTube. They still are having to click on your video or your stream or whatever.
Click into your video to click that dislike. You got you another view.
Yeah, it's still a view. And at the end of the day, if you basically just like, you know, just keep your head high on it, it's like, okay, yeah, they disliked it. So what? You know, they still had to click on here and basically.
Self-reflect to make sure, you know, it's not like you doing something wrong. Because like if you do something wrong, you know, gotta address it and be responsible on that. But if it's someone just, you know, trolling for the sake of trolling, you know.
That's
day, keep having your fun.
That's like a definition of their character and not yours. You know, like that's just my thing.
Telling themselves by their actions more.
I mean, and that's just like, cause again, and I'm saying this again, Rogues, from personal experience, cause I don't want to see people. I mean, when I first started streaming, I definitely didn't have as thick skin as I do now, and some of it did get to me. But as you guys saw, started a stream, dislike my own stream just to show like just how stupid and irrelevant it is. You know, it's like people for some reason still believe this day and time that a dislike holds a lot of merit. Yeah, there are some that it may affect negatively and may actually make them, you know, get them in their head. I'm not one of those people. You know, it's just
I'm having too much fun with my friends gaming to let a dislike get in my head. So like, you know.
And you know, it's
I mean, aside from the dying, honestly, I just having too much fun just to really give a crap.
So, I mean, that's just basically, you know, the best advice I can try to give someone just starting out, like one of the bits of it. People are not going to like what you're doing. That's a thing that comes with content creation and just putting yourself out there in any kind of public eye. And truthfully, if every single person liked you, then every single person that's doing content creation would be partnered, would be successful, so on and so forth. You know, there wouldn't be a challenge to it. And I feel like if that was the case, a lot of people would probably like, you know, they would come maybe complacent or whatever the word is, where it's like, it basically, if the challenge isn't there, they don't get as much satisfaction out of it. I like challenging myself. I like trying to improve myself, putting the effort in to try to like, make, what I'm doing worth it. And I'm not the best streamer out there. I'll tell anyone, I'm not the best streamer in existence, and I don't strive to be. I don't want to be the next Markiplier. I don't want to be the next, PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or any of these other famous names that come to mind. I want to be the first me. That's my main concern. And I'm hoping that maybe, if I ever do make it with my content creation, I can be someone who, even if I, definitely got a potty mouth and times that I, will admit I can be a little bit abrasive on things, I still, like, want to see others succeed. Be a streamer that hopefully can kind of, like, guide others if they need it and try to teach people like I'm trying to say right here. And you guys just kind of, like, saw, I basically, made, like, the dislikes in the part of the content tonight. I made it part of, like, the whole thing. Literally showed, like, I basically clicked over to my video stream. Hey, see this, guys? Click. And my thing is, it's just, I don't have time to get insanely bent out of shape over someone who, thinking they have, like, they can basically, protect themselves with the anonymity of the internet and everything and just post a dislike and think, oh, yeah, he's going to, like, spend, like, the next several hours, the next few days trying to figure out who I am. He's going to be pulling his hair out. He's going to just, like, just be right there just beside himself thinking that, someone doesn't like him.
Turn it into a lesson.
And it's literally in the end, and it basically just comes down to it, like, they're doing like this. I'm just like, certain, like, meme involving Thanos, I don't even know who you are. So, and yeah, obviously somebody say, oh, well, you're speaking on all this, like, that's where it's obviously getting to. I'm basically using this as a means, like, using my experience with this. Whoever it is, it's been, like, just like my past few streams. Again, I think I have an idea who it is, and if it's, like, if it's one person, obviously, my thing is that they dug their own grave. They shot themselves in the foot with, like, trying to target me years ago with, like, the mob cyber harassment thing. If it isn't them, it's the other person I think it is. Well, if they're getting, like, bent out of shape over someone blocking them to the point that they got, like, target someone else that has nothing to do with the situation, instead, like, and, basically, just, they're getting so upset over someone blocking them. They got to target, like, that person's friend who has nothing to do with the situation. Well, honestly, welcome to the internet. People are going to block you over difference in opinion, over, like, different reasons or whatever. You got two choices. You can either, like,
Some people ain't got time for that. They'll sit there and block and move on.
You can throw a tantrum about it, or you can just be like, okay, well, you know what? Life's short. This person blocked me. That's their choice. I'm going to move on with my life. Trust me when I say I've got, like, several people that blocked me back when I was on Mixer. I had a few that blocked me. And some of it actually is what kind of started, like, some of the mob cyber stalking stuff, because these people, like, blocked me and yet continue to try, like, see, like, keep tabs on, trying to keep tabs on what I was doing during my streams. And collect the evidence of it, basically show what was done. And some people basically try to side with them, trying to make it out like I was the bad guy. I was like, I'm not going to, like, be the bad guy for standing my ground against people that are continuously trying to basically, stalk my every move when, by all accounts, if they block me, general consensus would say, if they block me on social media, you block someone because you want to move on. So it's them being immature about it and everything. I'm trying to continue working on my content while they're trying to focus on what I'm doing instead of themselves. So that's the thing, Rogues. If you want to get into content creation,
if you do this long enough, you're gonna run into people like that. But it's best to just, move on the best you can and focus on the good people you have around you.
Yeah, it's just short version of it, because God knows I've went on a rant with this, Rogues. But seriously, truly.
Oh yeah.
15 minutes later.
Hush. If you're gonna get into content, creation, you are gonna attract bad eggs. But just because you attracted bad eggs doesn't mean that you won't find a carton full of good eggs at some point, or there won't be, like, some good eggs in the carton. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Just hold your people close.
Yeah.
They will get you through it no matter what. No matter how dark the days get, how long the days get. Just those days being able to sit back with your friends, shit talk, have fun. Even as you're dying to, like, random spiritual beings and stuff like that, on and off.
Yeah, to get those cheeks clapped by a spectral being.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically kind of goes with, like, it kind of goes.
The pile of good is bigger than the pile of bad.
I mean, it's kind of like,
focus on the good.
It's like the thing I posted the other day, basically addressing this, like, the first time it happened. And then, like, tonight, I was like, wait, I'm just curious. I wonder. And this is basically where I actually was able to see evidence of it. Because I was like, I want to see if they actually are trying to, like, do this the moment I go live. And sure enough, within 15 minutes, they did. I was like, okay, that definitely tells me this person is either basically following me from, like, someone else I'm live with. To kind of go ahead and say, it's basically a situation that Amber was involved with recently or whatever. It's I feel like it's very likely it's someone that had a problem with her. that is basically targeting me just because I'm associated with her. Not gonna go any further into the details about a situation like that because that's Amber's story to tell if she decides to.
I got upset that I blocked them because it's just like I ain't got time for this. Chill. It's just a horror game. Moment.
So basically, it may be them, it may be someone else. But the point is, it's someone who pretty much obviously it was. I basically, you know, went into my, you know, went into my YouTube studio. I was like, yep, that confirms it right there because I actually was gonna do it. I was like, I want to make sure, like next time I'm gonna go and check that midway through. And sure enough, within 15 minutes, so it shows it's either someone that's following me, that's basically just following me just for the sake of, you know, trying to dislike my content, and you know, just thinking that's gonna like dampen my day. Or either that, or like, you know, when Amber's like is going live, they're checking like to see, they're following her, and they see that I'm live alongside her, they go and like, and you know, and come and target me for whatever reason. I feel like what it could be is that they may have tried to target Amber originally, saw like, you know, that she just doesn't really care about as much, and so they're coming after me. It's like, yeah, I might be the worst one about this because I'll make a comedy act about this during my stream.
You're gonna laugh and just dislike your own stuff. Like you've done that before when people like try to mess with you, like disliking your stuff like was gonna get to you. You've laughed multiple times and go, you know what? Dislike my own stuff.
I mean, it's literally at the end of the day, it's literally just someone taking a few seconds out of their time to go into a video, you know, and push like a little button that says dislike. Why should I be mad? You know, my thing is, it's like, okay, you know, they're like coming on my stream or my, you know, video. It's like, hey, watch this, guys. Yeah, watch this. Click. Yeah, I just made his day bad. No, you didn't.
No,
you totally didn't. I mean, no, it just dumbfounds me that some people think that, you know, that actually holds any merit or whatever. I mean, to me, it's encouragement. At the end of the day, the likes are encouragement, the dislikes are encouragement, because it's like, okay, if someone likes my content, that means I'm doing something right by others, keep doing what I'm doing. Some people dislike my content, be it if like it's not for them, or, you know, it's basically maybe it is a sign to me like to improve and do better. I'm gonna like try to improve and do better. And that's basically anyone who wants to get into content creation. I just want you guys to like just really take all this to heart.
Yeah.
You're gonna find people that aren't gonna like what you do. It's gonna be a given. You know, as you grow as a content creator, you know, it's gonna possibly be something that's gonna happen. It's gonna be like just like how does you go to school or whatever, go to college, go to work. There's gonna be someone that, by all accounts, for whatever reason, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of say this, you know, a little bit bluntly here. You're gonna like wonder. I don't really want to like use the term like, you know, you're gonna they'll make you wonder why their parents ever became sexually active, but basically just because I that's a bit crude.
Don't let the hatred just continue.
Yeah, don't let the hatred drag you down. Like,
enjoy your
keep doing what you're doing. Keep having fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like a certain.
You're not hurting anyone. Like, have fun.
It's just like kind of like, you know, a certain phrase from like, you know, Hellsinger Bridge goes, "Don't wait for the stupid, you'll be crying all day." So
I swear, I think now that I've been thinking about it, that whole unified theory of mine that I came up with years ago, humans may be smart, people are stupid. I think I should also add in, so just don't weep for the stupid. Don't weep for the stupid because you'll be crying all day.
Yeah, but, you know, that's the thing, guys. You want to get into content creation, get into content creation. You know, live stream, enjoy yourself. Just, you know, just enjoy the ride and everything. And if people come along and they try to give you a hard time or whatever, if you don't have thick skin, definitely, like, you know, try to, like, grow that thick skin. If you've already got it, well, you know what? Who's stopping you? Just don't let any person, like, you know, come by, you know, and just with, like, something is just mediocre and just mundane and just pathetic as just a dislike on a stream. Don't let them stop you from enjoying what you're doing. Like I said, I've been mob cyber harassed. I've definitely been through some of the worst in the streaming community. I'm hoping at some point maybe I actually be out there enough to actually kind of like, you know, put my story more out there for people who have been through similar stuff so they know they're not alone and there's someone who actually understands and hopes that, you know, they get through their own situations or have coped or continued and hopefully haven't given up on streaming or just life itself due to what others have put them through. So I've been through like mob cyber harassment or whatever. What is a dislike on my stream going to do to me? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I really hope that, you know, my words right here were encouragement to those who may have been dealing with similar things or who want to get into content creation, have heard it's a tough, you know, thing, that people can be rude and all that, and basically saying, hey, you know, don't let that stop you. Do what you enjoy. You got one life. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, definitely appreciate like, comment, and share. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate it as well, since we are coming about 1,000 subscribers on here. And yeah, I had a lot of fun.
You got your watch hours in. Like, you just need that last, like, little chunk of subscribers, too. Like, you're getting real close.
And yeah, in the end, you know, I had fun with my friends tonight. That's what matters the most. You know, I'm gonna continue to have fun with my friends. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna continue to have like fun, you know, with each stream. And I'm doing this knowing that chances are the next stream, this person's gonna dislike that one too, and I don't care. I'm still gonna go live. I'm still gonna smile. I'm gonna make my cheesy jokes. I'm gonna be unapologetically myself. And
See,
you know,
I'm glad I have you guys in my corner. Like, today is my 1 year anniversary, like, posting content on
so go follow
YouTube,
her,
and
Rogues,
the
if you haven't yet.
The only reason
give her-
why
give
I
her some
have
love.
managed to get this far on it is because I have you guys in my corner. Like, you guys, y'all let me jump in playing, when, like, before I even felt okay with, like, recording and stuff on my own. You guys let me jump in on the grounded stuff. Y'all let me jump in on a lot of the other multiplayer, kind of getting used to, like, the gaming in a live type situation. And y'all just were like so encouraging to me that like by the time I felt like okay enough to like okay, I'm going to actually record my content and like I'm actually going to put it out there, like you guys have picked me up on like every one of the longest days, and you guys are why I give it my all every single day I go live. Every single day I'm working on like other content stuff because like I want to make this work not just for me, but like if somehow like my stuff gets up a little bit more, like I want to drag you guys up with me, like full on, like, you know, the joke about the infinite ladder, like I pick you up, you pick me up, we'll reach the sky together. Like I'm just really happy that I have you guys here on like this whole crazy adventure, like jumping into YouTube stuff. Like
Definitely.
I got lucky because like you guys, y'all have been doing this. Y'all have seen some of the best and some of the worst stuff like so far already, and like y'all like always like help me out when I need it and everything like that. And the only reason why I've done as like well as I've done on being able to keep up and like keep going is because of y'all. Like not just like everyone else who supports me, but like especially because of like, you know, you and like Mac and like Eldronox and like everyone.
Yeah.
And like I would not have been able to do this without y'all.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm glad that I don't
mean,
have to
we're
do
here.
this alone.
We're here to
Like,
support
I'm
each
not a
other.
pigskin and everything like that. But like it's great when like you're not alone on the journey.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, things obviously got like pretty emotional here tonight, Rogues. I definitely ain't gonna say heated because I'm not mad. I basically just like again, I made it very apparent to this person, like, okay, you know, you want, yeah, you know, you got my attention, but unfortunately, it's basically like the kind of attention where you know, that's similar to like what a court jester gets. You know, what a court jester doesn't have the attention they get. You know, you're gonna make a fool out of yourself on my streams or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be something I'm gonna do every time because I know the chances are this person might actually be like, oh well, yeah, I did that. You know, I pushed up when he actually had to call me out on stream and everything. And you know, like I said, it was basically
we're calling it out not for the person who did the thing, but for those who might need to hear it on the lesson on the, you know, don't take it to heart thing. We're
yeah,
not
it's
doing
basically
it
like
for the
yeah, I
guy who,
basically
like,
just
tried
put
to
it
do
up there.
this. It's not for them at all.
Yeah, it's basically like I just put it up there. It's like at the end of the day, I could go through like, you know, the 900 and some streams I've got or whatever. You know, to kind of give you guys like one more example of things right here. Just to kind of like, you know, put, you know, hit this point home on this. So dislikes. This person came to my stream tonight doing this, just like they've done the past few streams. I'm going to show you guys like a little something over here. Kind of give you an idea on what you should focus on when it comes to content creation on your own. So like I said, I'm not a big channel by any means whatsoever. I'm not. But when I first started out, I had like, you know, some stuff that I did that I've kind of like, you know, take a little bit of pride on because I think of like the people it helped. So just showing you right here. We're gonna like scroll down real quick. Yeah, this one right here. Probably like my most viewed video on my channel from 10 years ago. 29,000 views. Farming Leviathan Treasure Room. Once more, another Borderlands. Yeah, so as you can see, 227 likes on this. But, and this isn't the gloat. It's basically kind of like hit a point across. Now I'm gonna go to my YouTube studio, right? And I'm gonna go over to content, and then we're gonna do Borderlands 2. We're gonna do this. Actually, not that. It's kind of like just do Borderlands because it's not loading correctly. Okay, we'll just do, hang on, we'll just do like this. Okay, so just kind of like just scroll on over here. And this is basically just to hit like a massive point across here as well. So again, one of my very first videos I did. Once it kind of loads. And you'll see like some others here too. So 240 likes, 13 dislikes. For the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff, 7 dislikes on that. Here's the main devs. So you go over here to the Farming the Leviathan Treasure Room. 227 likes, 19 dislikes. This one right here, 6 dislikes. I've got dislikes on my stuff dating back to where I barely had like probably like 100 subscribers on this channel and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's been a very slow growth with my channel. I'll say that. You know, I don't really play like trending games a whole lot. Like basically there are things I probably could have done to make my channel grow a little bit quicker, but I've always like done things to beat my own drum. But you guys can see right here, you know, basically 29,000 views, 123 comments. It's the most commented video, and it's got like, you know, a bunch of dislikes on it. But you want to know what I focus on? I'm going to go into this right here. The main focus for me on this is there's a time I go back through the comments and I see things right here where a lot of people, this is like my most comment on video. And yeah, there's some that basically they were stuck or whatever. But, and you know, and basically you see like a lot of this is basically me going in and trying to like help them and all that. And people basically, you know, there's a lot they're saying, thanks man, awesome, things like that. And that to me is, for me, is what I focus on, not the dislikes or whatever, you know, basically just knowing that at least I did something that kind of like, you know, was able to help these people out. Even if it was just like a little 9-minute video showing them like a little glitch on how to go and get extra loot in Borderlands 2 after a point where they're locked out. That's the main thing you want to focus on with your channel. You know, times people come in and basically enjoy your content, you know, and actually, and either they're vocal or not. If you got like people that are actually just in your stream just watching and they're not saying a word, be thankful for them. They're still in that stream watching your content when they could be
the time out of their day. They could have been doing anything else.
Yeah, they got that sacred time that they're not gonna get back that they could be using to watch any other, you know, streamer on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, but they're there, you know, watching your content. You know, appreciate them.
And that's why we do this.
Appreciate them. Put that first before anyone is gonna go and dislike your videos or whatever, or dislike your streams and everything. 'Cause at the end of the day, some person who takes like a few seconds to dislike a video or say, "Oh, this sucks" or whatever. This beats that every time. You know, even though like a lot of this is still like 8 years. And the person right here saying a YouTuber takes time to reply to subscribers. Gonna let my all buddies sub, bro. By the way, I think it's patched. He didn't have to let anyone know. He didn't have to let anyone else know about me or whatever. As long as like, you know, and I was basically just replying because I felt like was just common courtesy. I know that if I ever actually did like really take off with this channel or whatever, if by some miracle I did that, it'd be harder to comment back to people, but I'd still want to at least try to and let them know, hey, I'm here. And at least on my streams, try to do what I'm doing right here, at least trying to give like some kind of air saying, you know, hey, even if I can't reply to everyone, I'd still want you guys to know I appreciate you. I mean,
absolutely.
So all the
My
cheesiness.
favorite thing is lately is like being told that I highlighted like, you know, an underrated gem again when it comes to games, because like I'm always digging into like something that I found somewhere or like highlighting a nostalgia game, and every time I hear someone come in going, oh, I missed this game, you know, oh, I need to go play this game again, or oh, I didn't see this game, now I need to go play it. Like, God, I love that feeling. That's one of my favorite feelings so far on all this.
And like I said, and that's what you got to focus on. You know, the people that really do make you grounded, you know, help you feel grounded compared to those that like try to uproot you with like a spoon. That's how I basically say, you know, you got people right here. Focus on the ones that try to plant the seeds, like, you know, for basically plant the seeds for like hopefully like, you know, for roots that dig deep, stand firm, and basically, you know, reach up to the sky. That makes any sense compared to those that come along and try to root up like, you know, your tree with a spoon or something. That's basically like how I look at the whole thing. But yeah. I kind of like already did my outro earlier, and we kind of like went back into rambling again, Rogues. But that's just the gist of it, you know.
Yeah, we're bad about rambling some days.
I mean, it's just, you know, that's just the take on it. You know, I don't have time for, you know, things like that. I'm mainly focused on like, you know, just trying to like, you know, make people laugh. And I know I'm not like the most I'm not a viral content creator. I'm not like, you know, big. I'm not Queso. I'm not like Dashy or Markiplier or anything like that. But like I said, I don't care to be.
Welcome in, Moondragon.
If
Sorry that you're coming in like the very last few minutes of the stream.
Still happy to have you here anyway.
You should definitely go back and check the rest of it at least.
But that's the thing. It's just, you know, no matter what, where, you know, I want to.
friendly idiots who have way too much fun with video games some days.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm transparent
We're just
about.
having fun doing what we can.
I've been transparent about wanting to possibly make something of my content creation. I really would like to, you know, but at the same time, I've also tried to make sure that I stay grounded on, like, rooted and humble in regards to, like, where I started and all that. I mean, it's been tough trying to rebuild after, like, me being mobbed, cyberbullied. Those can check my website for the whole story behind that. But the main takeaway from it all is just that, content creation is fun, but it also definitely can have, like, things that can make it very difficult. So you have to have thick skin. If you can basically get over those hurdles and enjoy content creation and just basically let a lot of stuff slide off your back, like I basically showed I did tonight. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt on this one, but you're welcome to study any of our stuff because while we're not exactly experts at playing Phasmo, we've played a lot of Phasmo.
Professional idiots when it comes to Phasmo.
So someone new to Phasmo?
Oh, very new.
I don't know how we've gotten perfect runs on professional, but we're pretty good at stumbling our way into like how to do some of this stuff from time to time. If anyone needs help, like,
if anything, we're not experts, but we just know how to stumble into wins.
But
we're the best best crew in the galaxy.
What advice I can give you, like starting off Moondragon?
Professional goofballs. That's really about it.
Best bits of advice, because if you actually just start playing this, like after the most recent update, one thing I can definitely say is if you do by chance play with people like in random lobbies or whatever, don't let anyone like make you feel bad if you actually want to like start off mainly on the truck and everything. Like Amber here is basically like our resident truck goblins, we call her. She usually go in, but a lot of times like she'll focus on the truck. Work your way. If you actually, I don't know, like if it's
she's basically our, I guess, man behind the
curtain.
Our man behind the screen.
Yeah, it's basically like
y'all know in like survival games, I'm your resource goblin. I'm like I'm good with the support role sometimes. I'm your support role sniper kind of person.
Yeah, basically like
mainly I am. All I'm doing is like I'm the devil-may-care madman who just throws everything he can at the wall, sitting there.
Yeah, basically it's just like, pretty much what I can say is that if you're just getting in the Phasmo, because I don't know if it's like, mainly, I know some they're just like trying to get into this game, and also some horror games like are actually just really like scared or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that, definitely. I mean, I don't know if it's like, I would say like best advice that if by chance, you try to play this and you're scared to go inside for extended periods, definitely start out in the truck. Obviously there are people out there, I think, that play this that basically try to pick at those that, that stay in the truck or whatever, and definitely don't let anyone make you feel bad for that. Everyone has to like start off like at their own pace and everything. What I can pretty much definitely say is that there's nothing wrong with starting out on amateur. Like we could probably go like higher difficulties, but we stick to a professional because that's where we like enjoy playing. But definitely stick to amateur. Practice a lot on Tanglewood. Tanglewood's probably like the most like beginner friendly map you can do. And just like have fun with it over time. Like just take your time with it. It's one of those games where they put a lot of stuff.
Mechanics as much as you can.
Yeah, they put like so much out there.
You'll figure out which tools you're best with over time for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely like Phasmo's definitely got a learning curve to it. It's definitely playable solo. I don't know if you got like a group of friends to play with and everything, but just make sure like obviously best advice is that start out with the truck if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that. Start out on amateur, like play a lot on Tanglewood, just kind of like get practice and everything. And
yeah, actually, I still need to go ahead and get my brother in on doing some Phasmo stuff too.
Because the most recent update.
Actually, if we can get him in with all of our silliness. Oh god, that's gonna be an interesting thing.
Your brother screams like a banshee.
Yeah, that's like if you think Amber, if you think Mask and I bicker back and forth, you haven't seen me and my brother yet.
So I'm gonna be sitting there cracking the joke of the oh god, there's two of them.
But no, it's just
no, at this point it's more like it's like he'd be the one trying to go in. I'm like, all right, be careful now. I was like, we'll both be trying to like outdo one another just on your chaos alone.
So stay in the truck when y'all get together. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Just for my own safety.
Yeah, I mean at the end.
Being honest, whenever I get scared, I mostly just I'll scream. I mostly just quick scream of.
I scream like a
Either
random
that or
keyboard
just go ahead and just
press.
get
Y'all
completely
seen me
like
on that
overwhelmed,
shit,
like oh,
and
what?
then throw in
there?
several cuss words and stuff like that. At least y'all haven't seen me when I start getting into Cajun French and some
Yeah.
of that shit. If something gets me just right.
Yeah, but overall though, that's just basically. I know like tonight's stream just definitely got like very emotional at the start and also the finish here, Rogues.
Yeah.
But as I said already, you know, people are gonna be jerks online. A lot like at the end of the day, like a lot of like things depend on how you actually handle it. I mean, obviously there are gonna be situations you're gonna get in. Like I've dealt with. I mean, I'm not saying I'm invincible. I mean, the mob cyber harassment thing definitely took its toll on me mentally. I'm still trying to recover from that in a lot of ways and all that. But that's the reason why I said like it kind of like goes
I
like
mean, you keep your friends close who keep uplifting you, so you can handle that too.
it's just kind of like the whole thing. I guess it kind of goes with like the whole live action Street Fighter thing. The day you dislike, my stream was the most important day of your life, but for me it was Tuesday. But
Basically.
yeah, it's like I've been through so much like my time live streaming that a dislike it's like not gonna make like make me cry or whatever. I mean, it never has. Like literally when I first was doing dislikes. Literally when I was first doing Let's Plays, I had some people come in doing the same thing. And I actually, would outright, dislike my own Let's Plays, and then say in the comments, it's like, okay, just so you guys know, I dislike my own video because it sucks so bad. But also, and like a thing is, personally, whoever it is that did this tonight, they didn't even actually honestly deserve me to even acknowledge it. That's one thing I would kind of like to say. Also, to you guys, you're in a similar situation. Don't even acknowledge it. I mean, I'm just doing it. Just because, I'm just saying how stupid it is. Here it is, like we're in 2026 or whatever, and people are 2025, 2026.
2025.
Yeah, 2015 with hoverboards and self-lacing shoes all over the place, considering Back to the Future told us, basically foresaw that so well. The point is that
Here is very here, and people keep doing the dumb.
It's just mainly, it's people for some reason still think that dislikes in 2025 or whatever are still something that are gonna it's just gonna be the end all be all and basically tear someone's channel down. And like I said, it doesn't bother me. I'm basically discussing it here for those basically I just kind of say hey try to just obviously
I think some well-deserved dislikes.
Yeah.
Will probably say something.
I mean,
but
there's a difference in someone just trolling for the sake of trolling versus needing to address something on your own end and everything.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I brought it up because someone might need to hear it that trolls are gonna be trolls. Just keep having fun.
Yeah, and then the whole factor of
By the way, I also forgot to. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt again. I just wanted to go ahead and say this. By the way, Moondragon, awesome name, mainly because I like me some dragons.
Yeah. Oh. Don't get me started on dragons. I got my little rainbow 3D printed dragon, all kinds of cool little dragon stuff, all over the place.
I got a Flygon thanks to Amber.
Yes, I got it in Japan.
But yeah, it's just mainly because I keep on. I know we're about. I think we've been down this topic for about 30 minutes now. But yeah, the main thing is just that the only reason I'm kind of really bringing it up is because I think I have a pretty good idea on who the person is. It's one of two people. I got a pretty good guess if it's one of two people in general. So that's one reason I'm bringing it up. Just saying, look, y'all need to just get over it. It's not affecting me. You're wasting your own time and everything. Address yourselves. I mean, because one of them in question or whatever, like I said, if it's one person I think it could be or whatever, it's basically someone who's tried to insert themselves into friends groups of people that some of us know and all that. And it's kind of a sense of them being warned about how toxic this person is for the sake of trying to protect them. That's one thing I think it could be. But also there's another, again, the whole scenario that what Amber's been dealing with, someone who got mad because she blocked them over them acting stupid. And then afterwards they decided because she's basically I'm no longer on Blue Sky. She's kind of posted about my streams here and there. And we think that it's a possibility that either, be it her, we think it could be that the person's following her on her YouTube channel. And then they're seeing that when they go live, she goes live, she's live with me, and they go and dislike my stream, Because originally they were like, really hitting her hard and everything, and now we feel like it could be a possibility
they
that.
get, like, kind of weirdly bothered about like horror games and stuff like that, and I was just like, it's just a game. It's not that deep.
It's like,
and
and
then
it's
I ended up having to block them.
and it's
because,
literally-
like, they kept like getting freaked out about me playing a horror game. It's like it's just a game. It's just a video game.
And it's literally just like at the end of the day, it's like if someone's doing something you don't like, whatever. Well, here's like the best advice. Obviously, just unfollow them, block them or whatever, or just distance yourself from them. Mute them if you got to, and move on. No one is like basically asking you to kind of like stay there and keep like seeing what the content that they enjoy and everything. If they're playing a horror game, that's their choice to play a horror game. If they're like, doing this or doing that, as long as it's not hurting anyone else, that's their choice. You don't get to dictate someone else's life just because they don't play like the same games you play or this or that or whatever. The thing about it is the very person played the same things, watched the same stuff, listened to the same music or wherever. The world would be like a lot
boring if everything was the same.
So it's just,
Yeah, I mean, things be a lot easier, but at the same time, things get mundane.
But no, it's whoever it is, like I said, I'm basically addressing it all right here. It's for two reasons. One, just to say to like, if it's one of those people, that's like, yeah, you're not being as clever as you think you are, if it is one of them. But also on this other note, it's like, even still, it's not bothering me. You're not tearing my life down or whatever. You're not tearing me down. I'm still going to do what I enjoy. While also basically putting this all out there, kind of like taking like what they try to bake as a negative event. It's like, okay, I'm going to go and like dislike his stuff and it's going to tear him down. It's like, no, actually, I'm going to use you trying to dislike my streams or whatever to hopefully try to build others up and give others advice and do something positive for others that, that hopefully want to get in the content creation. Tell them, don't let, basically the way I'm doing this right here or whatever, not letting it bother me. Hopefully go into live stream with that same mindset. Basically in the sense of just going in, enjoying yourself, and not letting like someone not liking your content like make you pack it in. Don't ever let anyone do that, because no person should be as someone like I said, when I dealt with the mob cyber harassment and the people involved in that tried their best to like make me quit streaming. They tried to get me kicked off the site that I was on. I lost a lot of friendships because of it, because they were going around spreading lies about me and everything. Again, it's all in detail on my website. It was a very screwed up situation I hope no one ever has to go through. And they really did try to like destroy my dream and to keep me from live streaming and make me quit, and I didn't. And take it from me, guys, I still am not where I want to be as a content creator or where I want to be in life, but I kept going. I tried to focus as much as I could on like people that really did support me. And I did something that like people like thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it, and that's basically become a YouTube partner last year. I mean, yeah, I'm not making big bucks. I'm not like famous or anything, but it's something I did after a lot of people tried to destroy that. And I said, guess what? Y'all tried to stop me, but I kept going and I did it. And while like some of them are actually basically trying to like mass follow people on social media and trying to like take other shortcuts to get by, and yeah, at least I can say that what I got was through me being authentic. So
just at the end of the day, all you can do is be yourself.
Yeah, but final words, rogues, because my throat's starting to get dry here. Don't let anyone,
Long kind of taking it out.
Don't let anyone don't let anyone stop you from doing what you enjoy. Don't let anyone like stop you from, if it's content creation, artwork, you want to do art, content creation, even designing video games, like
your heart is dreams.
Yeah, just pretty much just don't let anyone stop you from doing what you enjoy doing. So anyways, guys, I don't know when my next stream is going to be. I'm thinking I might shoot for some this weekend for some more multiplayer stuff if we can. Since Amber was having problems. The only thing is I don't think Mac's going to be available this weekend. Well, yeah, Mac won't be.
Yeah, sadly, I'll be.
There may be a multiplayer.
This weekend will be my 3-day work weekend.
There may be a multiplayer stream this weekend. There may not be. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how things go. But I do have some stuff on the pipeline as far as things I'm going to be putting together. I'm working on my next highlight montage for you guys. One I think people may enjoy. Let's just say, for those who watch my Dragon's Dogma 2 playthrough, I got about 189 clips of that to sort through. I'll be trying to hopefully get that up sometime soon. Well, I talked to people about Dragon's Dogma 2, like, during one of my Power Wash Simulator streams. They seemed like they really wanted to actually try the game out. So I'm going to let them see what it's like, to go from Goblin Slayer to...
You and that Sphinx and some very confused faces.
But yeah, between...
I will never forget that. moment.
So that and other stuff on the pipeline as far as like what's next. Next, I'm gonna be streaming. Starting at the beginning of August. Also, of course, like me soon, like hopefully the next few weeks, probably start August. Streaming on Moonbeam like full time, which I was actually streaming on Moonbeam tonight as well. As always, if you guys haven't checked out Moonbeam yet, definitely go do so.
Moonbeam is pretty sweet so far.
It's definitely very early. I won't even actually link my. Well, I guess I'll link my channel here. Just because I just want to kind of like just link the site, but. But yeah,
what they're doing so far with the building
yeah, and another thing is kind of like goes hand in hand with this: the fact that Moonbeam is actually a site that's trying to combat one of the very things I've been talking about here, which is online bullying and everything. Obviously, like going and just trying to randomly dislike someone's streams just for the sake of trying to tear them down, that's a form of bullying. And also just the cyber harassment I dealt with. That's one reason I got behind Moonbeam, because they are really like trying to combat things like that. And I'm really hoping the site takes off. That's my profile on there if you guys want to check it out. Still very new site, very much, needs a lot of work and everything. But again, it's a new site that just launched like a few months ago. So be fair with them and be, kind. Check them out. Hopefully, if you see anything you actually like to see on there, definitely, offer like, basically give like.
It's kind of like a cross between streaming and like a Discord server thing.
Yeah, but pretty much just
the guy going on.
But just like kind of like, give suggestions or whatever and tell them what you like to see and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be like streaming on there full time, like starting in August, as well. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if there'll be a stream this weekend or not, but I will be back to streaming full time on, Monday as I get back into Doom the Dark Ages. But yeah. Again,
I'll be on my stuff on Tuesday again.
Again,
the Monster Care Simulator.
I mean, but again, if anyone does want to get into content creation, like I said, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna like, sit there and say, oh, it's as easy as people like, want to believe it is, which is that you just go live.
It's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it.
Like basically it's not like in the sense of like, like what some people like hope it is and go into it thinking it is, which is just, I'm gonna go live, play a game that's popular or whatever, and then watch the follows come in. I'm gonna get like, very rich and popular from it really quick. It takes hard work. Some people say stream is not a job.
Earn it.
It definitely, can be like very like brutal at times,
Yeah,
but
you definitely gotta earn it.
But it definitely is like something that it's, as long as you stick to it, it can be very rewarding. You just gotta like, just enjoy yourself and try not to get like too far in the whole like, daily grind mindset. Treat it as a hobby. I want to make a career out of this, but I also still try to see it as a hobby and me share my love of video games and other stuff with people. But wherever it is you go with live stream, if you do decide to get into it, don't forget your roots, because a lot of people this day and time definitely do that. They try to treat it as a competition, and I'm not like I said, I'm not here to compete with anyone. The only thing I want to try to compete with is who I was yesterday, in hopes I can actually be a person that's actually better at making my viewers laugh than I was last time. So anyways, till next stream, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. My throat's dry. Hope you guys like, what I said, like you guys, that hopefully helps those that want to get into this. And I'll see you guys next stream, be it if it's this weekend or Monday. But until then, take care, much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.